Welcome back to my channel, and today we are live for Bosnia and Herzegovina against Canada, which is going to be played in 15 minutes time, and it promises to be a mouth-watering game because both teams look like they're well matched. This is match 3 of the Fifa World Cup. Two teams have already played. Both played yesterday, one played today morning. South Korea played against Czechia, and South Korea beat Czechia 2-1. And as we streamed yesterday as well, South Africa versus Mexico, that video is on the channel. You can go and watch it as well. But right now, I think I would rather offer you guys to stick here and watch this one instead, because this game is going to be very interesting. Bosnia are unbeaten since September of last year, when they last lost against Austria. And when they last lost against Austria 2-1, they were in September, and now they are facing off against a team, Canada, that also promises to be a very threatening team. They will be unbeaten as well. They were unbeaten since October, when they last lost to Australia, which was a score of 1-0, a game in which a Canadian player was sent off as well. So the game is about to kick off in 15 minutes time. It's a bit of a change backdrop for today. I guess things can happen like that. 13 minutes till kickoff. Now, I think I would rather say let's have a look at some statistics as well. For me, I think the best player on the pitch today is going to be Jonathan David from Canada. So Jonathan David, he used to play his cards for Lille OSC, which is a team in League 1, but then he made his move, his much anticipated move, for Juventus, and he now plays for Juve. He played for quite some time at Juve. I don't think he's had that many prolific season, and he's not even the most valuable player in this Canadian team, by the way. The most valuable player in this Canadian team is Alphonso Davies, who is worth 40 million pounds. And also, until all the games that have been played until now, South Korea, Czechia, South Africa, and Mexico, Alphonso Davies is the player that is worth the most money. He's worth 40 million pounds. But of course, this is going to be a huge miss out for Canada, as Alphonso Davies has been ruled out from this game due to injury. I haven't set up the lineups yet. We'll set up the lineups together as well. But I would like to look at some tactics first of all. So, looking at some recent games, we've seen Bosnia play a 3-4-1-2 formation with the ball, and they like to play a double pivot and pacey wing backs. Means they'll mostly be playing three center backs, right? And they will be very physical. They will be direct. They will be playing long balls. And Edin Dzeko, their star striker up top, he's 40 years old, but still going strong. And I think he will be the one that will be creating most of the chances, and he will be the one that will be expected to bury any of those chances if they do have a chance to win against a very strong Canadian team, despite missing Alphonso Davies. This match is taking place in Toronto, which is the home ground of Canada, and they have 45,000 capacity, which obviously is way smaller than both of the games we saw. Estadio Azteca was 80,000 and more, and as well the game that was played earlier in South Korea and Czechia, that also had quite a large capacity, but this one's smaller. This one is the first Canadian city to ever host a World Cup match. No Canadian city before this has ever hosted a FIFA World Cup match. However, if we look on the other side, it's going to be Canada, who are going to be pressing high up the pitch. Canada are going to go. Canada are going to press hard, like the suffocating press we saw from Mexico yesterday. They will be pressing hard. I obviously didn't watch South Korea versus Czechia, so I can't necessarily tell which team was pressing hard, but I do know South Korea won that match. And if anyone does know, then they can obviously let us know down in the comments below. Canada mostly like to play a 4-4-2 formation, as you can kind of see in this. This is a 4-4-2 formation for Canada, right? But this is not necessarily the team that is going to start today, because I haven't necessarily set the lineups yet, right? We will set the lineup soon, um, and of course, as the game goes on, that will continue. Avocado7165, a regular viewer on our channel, says Canada wins 3-0. Alright, so now it has come to predictions. By the way, I have dropped a poll down below, so please be sure to comment on that poll, vote on your poll, and we'll see who wins the poll. Right now it's Canada 100%. I probably assume it's just one vote over there, but Bosnia, it's not like they don't have a chance. As I said, Bosnia are unbeaten since September, and Canada are unbeaten since October, but obviously both of those teams haven't played that many games, so this information may be kind of misleading on certain occasions. Bosnia probably like to stay deep, they defend deep, but not necessarily compact. They are quite wide open as well. So as we are going to see over here, we know that Bosnia like to defend deep. Bosnia will probably be defending deep for most of the game in their own half, right? This is, as I said, this is not the real team we have for Bosnia. This is just an average team that they have been playing in some recent games, but obviously lesser control in the center of the park for Canada. That means this Canadian team, they will be vulnerable here, and if they can maybe drop a formation over here. So what I probably think is going to be, they're going to be defending in 3-3-4-1-2 formation, right? Bosnia plays 3-4-1-2 with a double pivot and wing backs, right? So double pivot is going to be obviously Tahirovic and Basic, right? And Alaj Begovic and this other left wing back, they will be staying there. And this guy can be freed up, he can create numbers in the midfield as well. They will be defending deep, right? But not compact. They will be spread out all over the pitch. They will be setting up a low block, but that doesn't mean that they will be compact like we saw South Africa yesterday. They were quite compact. Bosnia, I haven't seen them defend very compact. They're wide, they're open, because they also like to leave men forward for the counter attack on certain occasions. Meaning this Canadian team, they might press high up the pitch. They will obviously press high up the pitch. So in this situation, we can see Canada is attacking, right? Canada are attacking in a 4-4-2 formation. Jonathan David up top, as well as Stakio over here, Kone, Buchanan, Miller, Laria Cornelius, and the other players. Obviously, they're in the replacement for Alphonso Davies. They're going to be attacking in a 4-4-2 formation here, like this, like this. So they're going to need numbers here. If they hit Canada on the counter attack over here, then it can be very, very dangerous indeed. Bosnia will be the team that will be playing without the ball, and Canada will be the team that will be playing with the ball, pressing high. They were trying to play their passing football. So Canada winning 100% in the poll right now. Obviously, just one vote, I believe. A shock victory for Bosnia in recent times. Bosnia beat Italy on penalties to qualify for the World Cup. That means that if Bosnia did not beat Italy, there would have been Italy at the World Cup, and which was a shock that Italy got left out. Which means today we have been seeing Italy against Canada, which means Bosnia already pulled off an upset against Italy. So they do pull off an upset. They can pull off an upset, and they might as well pull off an upset. And I don't even know whether to call this an upset, because Bosnia are a great team. They're going to be playing with a double pivot in the center of the park over here. Bosnia. So this is going to be their double pivot, and of course the two strikers, they may as well occasionally drop in, right? There's going to be attacking the 4-4-2 Canada. They'll be playing with the ball, right? They'll be playing with the ball, and we can see occasionally maybe this guy drop in, or maybe the Mirovic as well drop in, because if they drop in, obviously that means they can have numbers in this midfield, because we can see two strikers. I don't think you ever need two strikers up on a football pitch. You always need numbers in the midfield. So we may see one of the strikers dropping, maybe like Jonathan David can drop in, but I don't necessarily think Jonathan David's game is suited to dropping deep. I think the other striker can do that well instead. Avocado 7165 says you're gonna stream USA versus Paraguay. No, I'm not going to stream USA versus Paraguay. The next game I'm going to stream is going to be Monday morning, Sweden, I believe that is. I'm gonna have to check that one. Yeah, the next game I'm going to stream is going to be 7 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be Sweden against Tunisia. That is going to be a good game as well, and it's going to be from Group F. I think the timing clashes are surreal for this World Cup, so you're forced. So give me a minute, I'm gonna be back right away. Yeah. Avocado7165 once again commenting. Now he's saying, what about Netherlands versus Japan? When's that game? I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't exactly seen the schedule for Netherlands against Japan. If it's like a night game, then I'm not gonna be able to stream it. If it's a morning game, then for sure I'll try. Netherlands against Japan. Oh my god. It's a morning game, but it's too much of a morning game. Not 1 a.m. in the morning. So I'm not gonna be streaming that either. Netherlands versus Japan. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a great. It is gonna be a great game. I'm gonna be rooting for Netherlands in this one. They have my boy Julian Timber there. Sweden versus Tunisia is the game, which is actually just 6 hours after the Netherlands versus Japan game is complete, and we will be streaming that 7 a.m. on Monday morning, which will be the third game we'll be streaming. It's quite a long break after this. It is Friday night today, and we are going to be streaming after this on Monday morning. So have a good few days watching the FIFA World Cup, and on Monday morning we'll see you again for sure. For now though, Bosnia and Canada are going to kick us off. Looking for stream options. Now I'm supporting Japan. Yeah, Japan's a strong team as well. They do have some big players. So comment down below for this game one player that you're excited to see. One player that you are hyped to see play today. Bosnia versus Canada. Alfonso Davies is injured, by the way. He is not going to be playing. And it's almost time for kickoff, but my stream still isn't loading. And that's it, then it's kickoff for this game. It's kickoff for Bosnia against Canada. Six views on the stream so far, already just a minute into the game, and my stream still hasn't begun. I have no idea what's going on in the game.
Underway. That's exactly what Canada wanted, to keep this crowd at a fever pitch. Against Ireland a week ago in the final game before this World Cup, Canada's Dakio's ball goes short towards the front post. Jonathan David battling.
So we have a comment asking, who do you think will win?
And Maxim
I think this is going to be a very, very good game,
anyway,
and
Canada
are going to win this in the 95th minute,
the only player
1-0.
in the starting 11 for Bosnia today who played in the 2014
Canada going to
World
win
Cup.
this 1-0. Drop your predictions below in the comments as well. So we have plenty of votes now in the poll, that's for sure. We've had 9 views on the stream so far, and we have had 4 votes in the poll, and Canada is winning 75% against Bosnia 25%. There isn't a chance for any draw yet. That's a bad foul there by Bosnia. Need to be careful.
To show their prowess from wider free kicks and set pieces.
As they march the head
Really high line held by Canada, about 25 yards out from their goal.
And Bosnia have a free kick in a dangerous position.
Swept in here towards the back post. Kone couldn't quite get there as
in
it drops
for
down.
Edin Dzeko. Over the bar and into the Toronto sky.
It was Samar Memic who had the strike.
Chance was good.
It was a chance,
a
little half chance. Offside in that central position, but the ball doesn't go there, so I don't know if it would have been called back. Doubt it. Memic is on to it. Fujirold as well. Getting out to put him off a
Bosnia
little bit.
pressing high up the pitch. Surprising to see for me. And they are not playing with 3 at the back, they are playing out the ball, and they have won the ball. Edin Dzeko moves it out.
3 minutes here as it's
And
swept out wide to Tejon Buchanan down the right side. And drops back here for Muramovic, who plays with Ismail Kone at Sassuolo in Italy. So
Number
2
4.
club teammates
Going
head to head on either side here. And well worked by Canada as Jonathan David picks it up. Oliver Shea was just checking his run, and it goes out to Buchanan on the far side. Buchanan's ball rolled in.
Ball comes in the box for Canada, and Bosnia clear it away.
We've had that bit earlier from Jonathan
And goes
David
forward
there.
again. Edin Dzeko running after the ball. Demirovic.
Defender closer to
Cleared
us on
away
his
once again
right-hand
from
side. It
Fogler
dropped
loss.
a little bit deep. I think it was Katic. And David delayed, and it meant that Oliver Shea's run did end up being in an offside position.
This is expected to be a very, very tight game.
To take this one down
Both
the
teams
left
are well
side.
matched. Both teams are unbeaten in quite a lot of times, as I previously said as well. Canada are unbeaten since October when they lost to Australia 1-0, and Bosnia are unbeaten since September when they lost to Austria 2-1.
Lukic there feeling like the Fugero was too tight and it was a foul, but I think he was playing for that one. With the referee, here it is, the Fugero was pretty tight, but in the end he throws himself over knowing he can't get onto the ball.
Cleared away, goal kick.
These are two teams that are in good form. For Canada, only one defeat in the last
that
17 matches since Jesse Marsh's side were beaten by Mexico 2-0 in the Nations League semi-final in LA in
Free kick
March
in
of
a dangerous position now, once again for Bosnia. This one on the other side. First one was on the right, this one's on the first one was on the left, this one's on the right.
Last September, but of those 8 they've won
Canada
just 2
still winning
and drawn
75%
6.
in the poll. Bosnia have a free kick in a dangerous position. Number 13 is going to take it for them.
Basic will take this. 24-year-old Astana midfielder
Takes it
plays
short.
in Kazakhstan.
Goes straight,
Basic
and he goes
once
back to
again
the
here
taker.
down the right
Ball
side.
swung into the
Crossing
box.
looking for
Demirovic
Lukic,
afraid.
and the header goes wide.
Demirovic.
Dangerous ball though, wasn't it? Onto the
Number 25, Basic, with the ball in the box.
Track back, so difficult to centre back when you're going backwards trying to get to the ball.
This is really a great
Sergei
utilization of
Barbares,
an opportunity that was built well, which could have been put into the back of the net.
When he took over, he said that their
5
goal was to
minutes in, this
qualify
game
for
is
Euro
going
2028.
totally
Well,
one-sided.
they've made a
Bosnia are
major
having all the
tournament
chances. Canada
much
had
sooner
one
than he
chance.
anticipated.
Bosnia have had free kicks, pressing high
47
at the
caps as a
pitch.
player, but he never
They
made a
are
major tournament appearance.
surely
Muharemovic goes back to
totally different
Vasil,
about it.
who will be leaving his club St. Pauli after just getting relegated from the top flight in Germany.
Bosnia once again win the
Basic
ball
out
in their
wide
own
to
half.
Kolasinac down that left side with
Sent
the ball
forward by the
played
left
forward.
back.
Nemec will chase. Lukic
And
there as
Demirovic
well,
goes
putting
running
pressure on
after it.
young Luke de Fougerolles, and well defended.
Tries to win the ball over there.
Does so well to anticipate balls
number
going into
25
channel.
once
He's
again.
already there ahead of the centre forward. Lukic can't get the position.
Lukic.
Does so well to allow the pace of the ball just to run out for a goal kick. The ball went long last time
Jeff
from
is
the
a
shot
great
one.
option to have
Almost got
obviously
Oliver
off the
Shea in.
40-year-old star striker. May have dropped in
Larea couldn't get
market
on the end
value,
of that
but
one.
now
Larea
obviously he's a
plays his
top
club
player.
football right here in Toronto. Born in the
So
city.
we've had another vote,
31 years
and
old
now it's Canada 80, Bosnia 20.
Key figure for Toronto FC.
Bosnia is getting battered in the poll. But in the game, Bosnia is
He's not
dominating.
played 90
And
minutes for
Canada
club or
are going to
country
have
since
to
April the
start getting
22nd.
on
Richie
with it,
Larea.
because
He
already
missed the
16,
last 5
6
league
minutes
games
into
with a
the game,
hamstring injury.
and they're not really getting on with it. Bosnia sent the ball forward
But
again.
he was involved heavily in the
Lucas
last 2
after
friendly games building up to
away.
this tournament as Canada beat
Allows it to
Uzbekistan
in
in
the
front of
middle
a
of the
huge
pitch.
crowd in the rain at Commonwealth
Out to
Stadium
the
in
left back.
Edmonton, and then finished with a 1-1 draw against Ireland a
Bajrakovic
week ago in Montreal.
is going to
Last
think about
action,
swinging it
Nemec, they're not
into
on the same
the
page.
box.
Nemec made a nice little run from the flank in
And
behind.
it's a throw in
Wanted the
back.
ball just played through.
Right away, Jonathan
Foul
David comes
that
to
surely
foul.
on
No, he
David
doesn't. The referee
by
lets play on.
Muharemovic.
Not given by referee for Kundo Teo, and Jonathan David will keep chasing here. David with 11 career goals in this stadium.
Kickoff TV 3504. Hello, bro. How are
I was going
you?
to say Facundo
Fine.
Teo just letting a lot of
And the
things go,
same as it
Luke,
was
which you don't
yesterday.
mind if
Still
there's
streaming.
consistency.
Very done good.
Try and get some flow to the game.
The referee was heavily involved in Mexico's opener yesterday. 3 red cards in the game as they beat
Jonathan
South
David
Africa.
is
There were
dropping
only 4
really
red
deep to
cards
collect
in
the
whole
ball
of
here,
tournament
and Bosnia
in Qatar.
still have one possession.
Taniola was
The numbers in the
chasing
midfield
here
are
as it goes
crazy. They're playing
backwards
2
towards
at the back,
Muharemovic.
and they're throwing everyone into the
Vasil,
midfield.
7 clean sheets and 26 caps for his
They are
country prior to today.
outnumbering them in the midfield. Once again, they win the ball here.
Muharemovic trying to get on
And
that one
it
in the midfield,
could
picked up by
be a
Stefan Eustachio
chance.
from Leamington, Ontario. Alistair Johnston
Canada
down the
clear
right
away.
side.
Ball over the top
Buchanan
now.
giving chase against
Right winger.
Kolasinac.
Whichanan.
And Tejon Buchanan
Number
can be a
17.
tricky customer on that far side for defenders, but on this
And
occasion
it's
he's just running out of play.
just about gone outside.
Good
That
battle
was
there between
wrestling
Buchanan and
on
Kolasinac.
the
It will be a
line
key match-up, I'd say, this afternoon.
So what happened over there,
Buchanan does have
basically,
the pace to get in behind.
ball went over the top.
32-year-old
Canada were attacking.
Atalanta defender.
Johnston there. The mirror was just pressing him high up the base. Lucas was covering the, blocking the passing lane away to Fogolos, and there is just missing here.
Muharemovic away, headed back forward
The
by
mirror
the
pressed
Fougerolles.
Johnston very hard, and Johnston was forced to clear it there. Bajrakovic was here,
Alistair
and
Johnston in
made
there with
the
a big
run into the box,
challenge.
and that's why he was
Born in
there.
Vancouver, but
And Bajrakovic defended
Grown
very,
up
very well in a 1v1.
just
Because
north
if he's beaten here,
of
then Buchanan
Toronto
will come
in
inside with the
Aurora,
ball,
Ontario.
and maybe you can throw in a Lorraine and then David, and they could That's why
Laren
it
had
was
started
very,
both
very
of the
important
pre-tournament
for
friendlies against
Watchalong
Uzbekistan and Ireland,
defend it
but
well there,
Al-Mashiri
and he
comes
did.
in today. His last start was here in this stadium on March 31st in the 0-0 draw against Tunisia. Had 3 minutes off the bench against Ireland last week after coming on at half-time against Uzbekistan.
We've had another vote, and Canada is still winning 83% against 17. For me as well, Canada is the favourite for today's game. As far as proceedings show, Bosnia are surprising. Bosnia are pressing high on the pitch. They're showing density, they're showing numbers in the midfield. They're not dominating the ball, but they are winning it back well and hitting on the counter. Compact at the back as well, but as I said,
the rail with the throw down the left in towards Jonathan David.
Defend deep, not compact at the back.
Man finds Liam
Miller, spread out wide.
Who played in the playoff final.
Once again, we see the wing back and the winger overlapping on the Canadian left
at Wembley Stadium in London.
Lockout
Started that
number
game,
11, which is Miller.
and will be a Premier League player next year.
It's a decent long throw from Miller before, and can he get it in towards that 6-yard box again to Cornelius and Fugero.
Comes in and out for Jonathan David,
first as it
fire
down
away,
by Eustachio, they'll go all the way
and
back
they go
towards
all the way
Maxime
back
Crépeau.
to the keeper once again.
His first year with Orlando City in Major League Soccer, made his debut against the
Send it
United
forward,
States for Canada
out to
in
Miller.
February
That's
of
a great
2016.
control
Crépeau
from Miller there.
handed the number one
Once again,
job
the wing back and the
last
winger
week
both
ahead of the game
overlapping
in
there,
his
so
hometown
nowhere
of
to go
Montreal.
for him. It's still going well. Canada
Quite a battle
for
between
the first
Crépeau
time
and
in
Dane
possession
Sinclair over the course of the last
quite a long
18
time,
months or so after
and
Crépeau
they need
had
to
been
be
the
more
first choice
of
of
that,
Canada's
because
Copa
the way we have
America,
seen them playing,
which was
they need to step
extremely
up the game.
successful,
They
reaching
play
the
with the ball,
semi-final
they need to do it
in
better. 10 minutes in,
2024, only to lose to
nil-nil.
Argentina.
Jonathan David trying to
inside,
do 1-2.
battling for it here.
He drops in,
And it's given away
and
there
oh
by
my god, that's a mess up. And
Memic will
Demirovic
chase
and Bosnia
forward.
come hard on the counter,
And that will be a yellow card.
That's a
for
bad
Alistair
foul.
Johnston as Memic is fouled.
and the card comes out from the
Second foul
referee,
from Johnson, but that one
and
was certainly a yellow
it is
card.
going
Johnson
to
mistimes
be
it. Comes in late on
free
Memic.
kick
He's given a
for Bosnia. That was a
terrible
bad
ball
pass from
Daniel
Canada there.
O'Shea, who
And there you go, a team
really missed.
that hits you hard on the counter,
About 4 or 5
that are
yards.
trained
Should have
to
actually
hit you
been
hard
out
on the
to
counter,
Buchanan.
and they're going to miss
The more
out.
positive
On such
direct
an
balls
opportunity, so you
here.
have to make a tactical
Buchanan's
foul
off
over
the
there. I
screen
think he's
there
going
out
to
the
be
right hand side.
happy
Tries to
to
go
pick
back
up
to
a yellow
Johnson,
card over there.
but
Number
really
2
just
from
plays in
Canada
Memic, and
was Johnston.
Celtic Football Club defender comes sliding in with a challenge that
So basically Demirovic
is robust to say the least, and now
was
he's going to
through on goal.
go
It was Lukic here,
the vast
dropping the
majority of the
passing
game
lane,
on a
and
yellow
then
card.
they basically won the ball here,
It's Alistair
where they have a
Johnston's second
3v2
World
kind
Cup.
of
He
here.
played
They
every
have a
minute of all
3v2
three
in the middle of
games
the
in
pitch.
Qatar.
That's where they won the ball, and they recycle it
Just
immediately.
won the league and
Cornelius was
cup
left out
double
of
in
position,
Celtic, but
and
had
on there,
spent
and now
much
it
of
was a
the
1v1.
winter
Demirovic
and
versus
spring
Johnston,
out with an
and once
injury.
Demirovic
Started the
beats
first two
Johnston,
league games in
then
August, but
obviously
didn't
Johnston
play
has
again
to
in the
come
league then
foul.
until late
Whereas if he
April.
doesn't commit a foul, then Demirovic is through, and if he's through, there's no coming back. It's always going to be a goal. So it's a free kick.
Johnston, the first
for
player into the
Bosnia.
book for referee Facundo Teo. Johnston,
In a
one of
dangerous
only
position
two
as well.
players in the starting lineup today. Tejon Buchanan, the other one, that started Canada's last World Cup game in Qatar, the 2-1 loss against
Bosnia's
Morocco.
third free kick, second from the left, and it's the same taker again. Alright, the ball comes in the box.
Swept in
We have
towards
Lukic,
who
gets
plays
the
in
head of the
Romania with
ball,
Cluj. Just a fourth
and
cap for him. He's
having
not scored
got
for his
to the
country,
ball,
but he gets the call
I think you
today
would expect
because of the
him to do
ongoing
better
absence
over
of Edin Dzeko.
Yeah, he's
He
a
won the
threat
ball.
from
That was a
wide
free
areas
header
from
in the
crosses
middle
as
of
well.
the
You can see
6-yard
that he's
area.
done well so
That's
far.
going
Won a
to
couple
Bosnia
of
have
headers.
won the ball again. Wasteful from
Cornelius
Canada in
with the first
possession.
challenge.
They come back again.
Bayrak
Bosnia
Tarovic down the right.
down the right this time. Tahirovic,
Dedic with the ball
Alazovic.
forward. Bayrak Tarovic once again.
Down the right,
Quite a
Canada
story
with the
for
ball.
Esmir
Better
Bayrak
defending.
Tarovic, who plays for
Canada
PSV
very wasteful in
Eindhoven
possession so far.
in the Netherlands,
Third away
but
for Canada.
was
So
actually
they need to
born
get
in the
better
United
now.
States.
They have the home crowd. They
Bayrak
need to whip them
Tarovic
up. They
made
need
one
to play
appearance
some
for the US
better
before
football.
switching his allegiance to
They
Bosnia.
whip the
He
ball,
made his
dominate them.
MLS debut as a substitute in this stadium for New England Revolution against Toronto FC back in
So
August
as I
of
discussed before the game
2022.
as well,
Pretty
we
sure
have
on that
seen
day he wasn't thinking about
Bosnia
playing here in
playing
a
a
World Cup
very
opener with Bosnia.
No.
different brand of football to Canadians.
done.
The Canadians are obviously
Excellent in
trying
the
to
Eredivisie with PSV.
dominate the ball, but
Bad
they're
ball
not
forward,
able to
that
do
from
so yet.
Eustachio.
That's a different thing. Well, at least they're trying. For Bosnia as well,
After it goes to
get a man
Vassil,
on
who
the
played
free
every
kick,
minute
and we
of all
haven't seen
10
them try any
qualifying
tricks with
games
it. They just
for
go
Bosnia
straight
in
with
goal.
it. As I said, they play a very physical brand of football, very direct, long ball.
They beat Wales
It
on
used to be
penalties
Edin
in
Dzeko, but
Cardiff
now
in the
there's no Edin
playoff
Dzeko,
semi-final
but they play
after a
through
1-1
to
draw.
different players.
They beat Italy on penalties in Zenica
Mostly
after a 1-1
Lukic.
draw as well. Late goals in
Kalajic
both of those games. In fact, in the semi-final, they were
expect to
4
do
minutes
better
away from going out.
certain areas.
David with the ball into the box, and it's put behind. It's the Canada corner on the far side.
In behind for David there. It's quick thinking. He was on it, trying to sort of cut it back towards where Oliver Shea and Liam Miller were. There you see it again. A quick throw in from Alistair Johnson. Really smart.
Canada take a throw in his
from
quick.
him.
Ball whipped into the
Not
box.
really got any
nice.
kind of
Good
threat in the
challenge
6-yard
there. It's a
box.
corner for
It
Canada.
was difficult for Tanny Oliver Shea and Liam Miller to catch up with the play because of such quick thinking between Johnson and David.
Canada's second corner, this one from the
Ball's
opposite
coming
side.
in the box now from
Once
Canada.
again, they go short.
And that's off.
Back out towards
Side. No, that's
Eustachio,
not.
who
The ball comes in the box.
pushed this one in off
Jonathan
the head of
David.
Oliver Shea.
He got wrong-footed there. And Bosnia have numbers in the midfield and they can counter-attack now. He can get it
Seems to hit
forward
the referee,
now.
so he'll
Can
call a halt to this
he
one.
almost just on last foul?
Into the 15th minute of play.
that
No
wasn't good.
real
Counter-attack
clear-cut chances at
opportunities
either
they
end
have
so
missed.
far.
Exactly how we expected it to be, Luke, as we get a look at
Bosnia
this one
heading
here.
into
There was
counter-attack as we thought.
not a terrible ball
They're
from
throwing numbers forward. They're
Demirovic
playing
to try and get his
three
strike
at the
partner
back. Rest go
Lukic
forward.
through. It's been exactly what we
Exactly as how
expected.
we
It's been tight and
predicted
tense. Players are not taking chances. They're playing percentage balls. They're getting it forward, and
So that's the difference
it's a
tactics
little
makes.
slower. than
One team is playing
maybe
football the
we
football
thought it was
way,
going to
and
be,
one team is playing
but that's
football
what
the wrestling way.
happens when stakes are so
But
high.
both teams can still get the win.
Well, you did predict a 0-0 today.
I'm hoping Canada score.
Canada
I
win
tell
the
you
ball.
that. Good
They
ball.
come forward.
Great ball through
Oh
from
my
Coney
God! It's
towards
number 12 is
Tanner
through goal.
O'Shea. Into the middle,
It's whipped in the box.
through
Jonathan
past
David. He's
but Tencho
2-1
Buchanan
there,
goes
but he
chasing
has
to
let
the
that
far
go.
side.
Buchanan now
Buchanan.
down the other wing.
Now Kone.
Dribbling number 8. It's Kone down the
Ismail
wing.
Kone
Into
has
the box.
started
Jonathan
quite
David
brightly
and
here.
Bosnia
It's a
cleared
wonderful
away. That
ball
was
through
dangerous.
to set that attack
First touch in the
going.
opposition
it was
box,
good
I believe
ball
that is
through the
for
lines
Canada.
towards Tanny
Better
Oliver Shea,
football
and
from
his
them.
attempt at finding
More of
David
that.
was the right idea. It was just the weight of pass
Come on,
had to be
Canada.
better. Just feed it in a little bit rather than hit the boot through it, which he did, and just too much on it.
So I presume Italy is hate watching on Bosnia right now
Wide
because
to the left for
Bosnia
Liam
was the one
Miller.
that knocked Italy out. Down the right wing, here comes
Miller running
the
up
right
by
winger for
Raktarovic. Here's Larea.
Canada. Miller played Kone. Miller again.
Miller driving towards the
Out
byline.
wide,
Stands
ball in
the
the
cross
box.
up.
Jonathan
Buchanan at the
David
back
with the
post.
leap and it's cleared
He
away.
was unable to get on the end of that one. He
Kalajic
provided
and
the assist for Alphonso Davies' first Canada
trying to
World
bucket
Cup
away now.
goal in Qatar. Johnston's
Ball
ball
in the
in.
box. Jonathan David
And now
again.
it's
It's cleared
up
away.
towards
Here's a
David.
shooting
Chance.
chance and
What
oh
a
my
chance for
God.
Jonathan David.
You should do that,
On his
Mark.
weaker
You
left
should do
side,
better
but he doesn't
from that
get
range.
through it like you would hope.
That
Great ball
is
from
such
Johnston
a
to the area.
big
Oliver Shea's across
chance.
the front.
That
Can't get
is
his head in it, but
for
as it deflects off
number.
Davies, lands right at the feet.
Oh my God! Oh my
Of
God! It's
Canada's
number 10.
main
It's
marksman,
Jonathan
and he
David.
doesn't connect
Jonathan David, what are you
with
doing?
any real precision.
The striker, the number 10.
He scored
failed to
twice
bury
at
such
that
an
end
easy
of the
chance. He
stadium
should
against
bury that
Iceland.
and
His
should be
last
1-0 Canada
international
by now.
goals back in March. They
But
were
it's
both
not.
from the penalty
And
spot.
we're still in the game.
It's Jonathan
17
David's
minutes in.
15th start in a row for Canada. His
End-to-end game so
35th
far now. Canada have
consecutive
woken up as well.
appearance.
Kone
Again,
wins the foul
wonderful
in his own
little
half.
turn there from Coney.
Canada keen to get on with it.
Basic be a little
Just
lucky here to get away with this
kicked
one. They
away.
get a warning.
I think the ref's going to
Just
have it off now.
tentative from David, wasn't it, Luke? He just got to come onto that and strike it with a bit more venom.
Jonathan David should do better
Connect
from
with it.
such a range.
Maybe even strike
He
through
was
the ball. He's
open,
trying to just
two
kind
on
of place
goal,
it.
no
But
one marking
when you go
him.
for that side
It
foot
fell down
finish,
his
you've got to
strong
get it
foot,
in the
left
corner.
foot. He
Only
should
one
have
goal in
scored
his
that.
last
That's a
13 league games for
striker's goal.
Juventus. Wasn't the easiest of
forward.
starts to his career with
Miller tries
Juve,
to head it
having
away,
made the move to
but he
Italy
doesn't. Number
last year.
7.
8 goals in
Out there away.
46 in all competitions for Jonathan David.
Alasco was the right back.
A bit of
And
a little flurry there
Mitrovic,
from
the
Canada,
left
though. A
back.
couple of minutes where
We've
They're
seen them
testing
defending very well,
the
pinning
Bosnian
down the two
defence.
wingers,
a lot of
Alasco
the
on Miller,
moves
and
begin at the
Mitrovic
feet of
on
Ismail
Buchanan.
Kone and his
They've been pinning them
vision.
down very well. That
his
chance also
quality
came
to
through
play
the Jonathan
passes and
David.
drive beyond
Marnus was
pressure.
here, David was here, and the ball was
That was
here.
Canada's first shot of the
And
game.
The ball
On
where
target
should
from
it have
Jonathan
been? The ball should have
David.
been here. The ball should simply have been in the goal. You cannot miss such a chance at the World Cup
Sergei
when you're
Barbares,
striker
the
for a host
Bosnian
nation.
head coach, a colourful character.
But there will be more chances. That's not the end of the world. Obviously, there will be more chances. You have to make sure to take those then.
He actually made a career in the world of poker after retiring as a player. Reached the final.
Bosnia takes the throw.
of the World Series of Poker two
Tries
times.
to
So
clear
he
it
was
away,
giving
and
nothing
Bosnia
away
winning
this
at
week.
it now.
Yeah.
Keeping
Tries
his
to
cards
win.
close to his
Clear
chest
away.
with
Is
Edin
it
Dzeko's
just
health,
about?
although it seems that
That's gonna
Dzeko is on the
be
bench, but
throwing. No, it's in.
hasn't been training a lot.
Canada win
Huge
the ball.
miss for
Kone,
this Bosnia team.
Watchalong,
Mustachio
Miller.
turns,
Oh
picked
my
up
God,
here by
that's
Richie
wonderful
Barrett.
Canadian
Canada
football.
driving forward
Jonathan
with
David. Oh,
and he
that's a
couldn't quite
fluent
thread that
move
ball
ball.
through to Onwuashe.
Intercepted.
The
And
referee
Canada win the ball
allowed
back
play to
again.
continue.
Miller. Kone, Miller.
Oh, it's got to go the other side to Buchanan. He's open on the right.
Lovely,
straight
lovely,
from
lovely
Laria.
football by
Just
Canada.
had to open
In
up
the
his
middle of the
vision
pitch.
towards the right-hand side.
Running rings around the Bosnian
Canada
defence.
at this moment showing their athleticism and picking
Get
up
to
second
nowhere.
balls, taking the play forward towards that Bosnian back four. And you see the foul there from Stefan Estacio and Bajrak Tarovic. No rush to take this one. Katic, the right centre back.
We will have a hydration break in the middle of each half
Bosnia
of every
with the free
World
kick,
Cup
cleared
game
away.
in this tournament.
Good catch. Canada win the
That's
ball.
brought in new for
Kone.
this World Cup, an expanded
Is
World
it
Cup, of course, with
chance?
48
No,
teams,
it's
more
not.
games than ever before.
It's gonna be there. Here it is. Lukic. That's a ball through there.
Tarovic chasing down the right
That's
side. He gets
defending
towards
there.
the byline.
Good
Assistant
defending, I think,
referee signalling
from
for a corner.
the left back. That was Laria. Wonderful
Some
defending
doubt here, I
by the
think,
number
between the
22
officials and
left back.
whether Larea
And
gets someone
he
on this,
has
but it looked like
won
he got a little touch
a
as
corner,
Bajrak
I believe.
Tarovic
There. That was Didic
Yeah,
on the
it
right.
does
I think he has won a
clearly
corner.
get a touch. Bajrak Tarovic, nice little bit of skill, just drawing Larea in and trying
He
to
has won a corner.
just jink inside, get beyond them. Larea
Another chance for
Shoulders with
Bosnia
his
then to throw bodies into the
actions there
box
that he got
and
the ball
maybe
when he
try to
did.
get a header in.
Dangerous this for Canada.
Bosnia whipped into the box
Vlasic
from
with the ball into
Lukic.
the front
There's a
post, and it's
chance
gone
and
in.
it's gone all the way in.
Bosnia
And
with the opening
Bosnia
goal
take
of
the
game.
lead. It's Sasha Lukic, who has been threatened
Jovo
before.
Lukic
It's
in for
1-0
the
Bosnia
engineering Dzeko
against the host
makes
nation
his mark.
at the FIFA World Cup Game 3, and a nation celebrates. It's 1-0 to Bosnia.
And the first World Cup goal scored on Canadian soil.
It's from a
not
set
from
piece.
Canada.
It's a great ball.
We've discussed this
And
previously
post.
before.
Clash now is the
Bosnia
one that
attacked
gets a little
heavily,
flick on.
men into the box,
Larea
thrown in
is
with a
marking
header, and
Jovo
Canada just
Lukic.
cannot defend it. They
But
know
what
what's
can he do?
coming,
It's just right on
but
his head. He's
they
got
just
the
cannot
strength
defend it.
just to hold them off.
Sasha
He nodded
Lukic
from a yard
and
out into the empty net. All about
take the
the
lead.
delivery and the run
It's
from
1-0
Kolasinac.
for
Little flick
Bosnia.
on. The threat of Bosnia from set pieces has struck.
March the first time in
Canada
over March the first time in
Canada
over
have
4
kicked us
years,
off
but
again,
didn't play
and they're
because of
raring to
an
go
arm
again.
injury.
Raring to
And
go
then
forward, get the ball
made
attack.
appearances in both of the
And oh
pre-tournament
my God, Sasha
friendlies.
Lukic! Oh, he almost won the ball there, but no, he has won a free kick for Canada. So maybe we'll check there.
Fougerolles, 20
That
years
was
and
a
243
mighty header.
days old, the third youngest player to make a World Cup appearance for Canada.
And it's a hydration break. It's the
We
first
break at the
hydration
midway
break of the
mark
many we will
in the
get.
half. For
And
the
along with the
hydration break here, we will be right back.
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger. We're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical
So as we
minerals.
previously discussed
Our
as well,
plan
we
is
have
to
seen
create jobs,
numbers
build
for
affordable
Bosnia
homes
dropping
twice
into
as
the middle.
fast,
Both
break
teams
down
are playing with two
barriers
strikers,
between
which means they
provinces,
have
and
options
expand global
for
trade.
players to drop
This
D,
is our
and they are
moment
dropping
to
B.
build a strong economy
This is
by
allowing Bosnia
Canadians
to create
for
numbers in the middle of the
Canadians.
park.
A message from the
They win
government
the
of
ball,
Canada.
and then they go. And when they go, they hit
We are
hard.
deep into
The poll is
stoppage
still
time.
showing
Oh, they must be
83% for
careful
Canada,
here.
17% for Bosnia.
But
Surprise,
hang on,
surprise,
they are checking
Bosnia it is,
It's going to
with
be
a
in the
short
hands
lead
of the VAR.
at the FIFA World Cup Game 3. So the tactical breakdown of this has obviously been as we expected it to go as well, exactly like that thus far. We have seen Canada attacking, we have seen Bosnia attacking, but mainly it's been Bosnia attacking through direct Lukic in the middle is targeting balls.
After 20 years of supporting the game, we're actually going to play one.
2v2s,
Let's go.
and these sorts of situations.
So what do you need? Precision
In the middle of the
striker,
park
rock
where
solid
other
left
players
back.
are away, while
We need a
Canada on the
coin
other hand,
for
they
a
are
coin
trying
toss.
to get numbers in the
sure.
box,
I get it.
and they're
Can
trying to
I
start
at
doing
least flip it?
Kone in,
Heads or tails?
and they're trying to
I'll do
win
that.
headers. Obviously, we have seen Bosnians
We're
are
on
more
TV right now.
physical, and they are winning this midfield battle because they have 4-1, and occasionally even from the Ross and Cornelius even drop in. You still have 4v3, which is where Canada is losing. Canada needs to sort this out. If they don't sort this out, they'll keep on losing the ball in crucial areas, and they'll be vulnerable in the counter. Which is exactly what happened. For Bosnia to win that goal, or to win that corner, they went off a counter again, like that. Going to play better.
Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
Play getting set to resume after the first half hydration break, midway through the first 45 minutes, and Canada trailing by a goal to nil. Jesse Marsh's side beaten by Jovo Lukic in the 21st minute. Kolasinac with the assist. It came from a corner. And Canada now conceding the opening goal in 6 of their 7 FIFA World Cup matches.
The hydration break is
Bosnia
over.
winning the only
So once again,
previous
I'm going to
World
ask
Cup
the
game
same
when they
question that I
scored
did
first. That
ask
was
you
3-1
yesterday.
against Iran in
The
the
question
final game of
is,
the group
who
stage
do you
in
think
2014.
is the greatest player
So work to
to
be done.
have
Yeah, work to
played,
be done,
like,
but a
who
long
do you think is the
time
greatest
to get
player
that work done. Look,
who
they
have
can't panic.
never,
They've got to just be
ever
resilient. Canada here.
the
It's a
FIFA World
disappointment.
Many answers was CR7, but I'm
So
looking
far in this
for
first half that
something unique.
there is opportunities to get
I
at
said
this
so
Bosnian
yesterday
defence.
as
They've
well.
got to
Neymar has never
believe
won the World Cup.
and stay in the
Surprising.
fight.
Neymar has never won the World Cup.
The last time
Who
Canada
do you
trailed
think is
was
the
right
biggest
here in
player
March
that has never
against
won the FIFA World
Iceland.
Cup?
They were 2 down on that day, and they came back to draw 2-2.
As the hydration break is over and Canada
Very different
get going
conditions.
again.
I seem to remember
They
it
need
was
to get going
snowing
and get
on
going
that day at the end of
to
March
sort
here in
that
Toronto.
midfield issue.
Yeah. Tricky little customer by Raktarovic. Going to be a good battle this between Larea and the former New England Revolution man. He's a player that has a lot of spirit, a lot of aggression, even though he's quite diminutive in size, and lots of quality on that left foot of his.
Oliver Shea meeting it in the
Away
air.
it
Jonathan
goes,
David gets
in
a
goes,
touch,
and
and this is
Bosnia now have a
Alistair
chance.
Johnston.
And they've lost the ball, and Canada now come back at them.
As Johnson pushes it down that right side and
There's
just
a
keeps
chance
the ball
maybe
in play.
he can whip the ball
He's
in
up
the box.
against
Maybe
Memic,
Jonathan
inside
David can
for
be thrown
Buchanan.
in. But Johnston, they've been
Story
pressed
for
high
Tejan
and hard up the
Buchanan,
pitch,
who
and
fought
it's a
back
free
from
kick.
the injury that he
And they're not
sustained
able to take this quickly. They're going
at
to throw
Copa
him in the
America.
box.
His
Keep him in
tournament
the
was
box.
ended early.
Go there.
He said at one point he
try
wondered if his
to
career might be over.
win. Free kick. Or penalty.
Appearances now in 20 of the last
Eustachio
21
is going to
games for
take
Buchanan
number 7.
since a broken
He's
tibia
going to
at
be the one
Copa
taking it.
America.
Johnston also thrown into the box now. Alright then. It's 1-0 to Bosnia. Eustachio takes.
Ball in towards
That's a
Jonathan
horrible
David.
ball. In fact, that was a
Kone got a
planned
touch,
Jonathan
comes back
David,
out for Liam
Kone,
Miller.
Miller.
And now it's through
It's
for
falling
David.
to
Jonathan David's
Kone,
shot is blocked
David,
and flicked away in the
Miller.
midfield there.
And
No
Bosnia
shouts from Canada
will
there in
clear
terms
this
of
away.
what part of
It's a bit nervy
Katic's
over there.
body
It's
stopped
a bit
that
nervy.
shot.
In fact, it's
It
quite
appeared
nervy.
like
They're playing away from home
maybe it was somewhere
against
near
not
Zara.
exactly a hostile
Removic
crowd,
is
but yep,
he's
it
doubled
is
over,
a
but I think it was
still
Katic
it's
who
an
got the
away
ball.
crowd.
Lovely little turn
So
from
they
David
don't have
to
to
come
stay
back
there.
onto his left-hand side.
This
You
was a
always see
good
it.
chance, whipped into the box. Kone, Miller,
That's why
David, everyone
Removic
had a
is
touch
down.
there.
Little bit
If
of a
one
block
thing
as
didn't
that
have a
right free
touch,
kick
that
came
was
in
the
from
goal,
Eustachio.
which is exactly Canada want the ball to go.
15th cap for Muharemovic, who played every minute in both of Bosnia's playoff games.
Throwing up again.
Buchanan chasing onto this one.
David
Gets there
tries to
in
win
the
it.
fight with Kolasinac.
And he wins the corner.
And it's
Whipping
gone
up
off
the crowd.
Kolasinac last. It's a Canada corner on the far side. A
Then
third
throw
corner
numbers
of
in
the
again.
game. They've
Another
gone
chance to
short
cross
from
the ball
both
into
of
the
the
box.
previous
Eustachio
corners.
will take
Got
again.
a feeling this one's coming in.
Canadian crowd showing more emotions. They need
There's
to
a
get
good
on with
fight
this.
between Kolasinac and Buchanan at the
On the
moment.
crowd.
Buchanan stretching Kolasinac.
Canada 1-0 down at home. Eustachio takes
outswinger.
one in the box.
All the way
Kone.
towards Liam Miller.
It comes from
Miller
Miller.
for Jonathan
It's
David.
out wide to
David
Jonathan
blocked away.
David, who strikes, and it's Foul again. Jonathan David
away the free
is
kick here in a very good
getting another
position.
free kick,
Yeah.
this time down the
Very
other
close
side,
to the 18
and maybe this
box.
time in a more dangerous
No
position, so you
turnaround for
never know.
Eustáquio to get this
Jonathan
one in,
David,
but David does
he's
well
done
to
good,
protect
he's
the
done
ball.
well
A
there.
little slow there to
He
get
did miss the first opportunity,
the
but he was
delivery into
fouled.
the middle, but he
That
wins a free
was
kick
a tactical
because
foul.
Moraimovic is too
To
aggressive.
receive free kick. In a dangerous area now. Once again,
De Fougerolles and
come
Cornelius
at
are
them.
both forward from the back. Their targets inside the penalty area.
Eustáquio down the other side once again. This guy is their free kick taker who is coming in to take the
Eustáquio
free kick
stands
in.
over the free kick. Eustáquio all the way to the edge of the
Eustáquio
box.
takes,
Touch from
goes to Kone.
How's it
Miller
comes from
pressing
Richie
hard the pitch
Larea.
again. It's nice.
Miller.
It's Miller. This guy's been at everything, but still, if there's not been at one thing, that's been the goal. Miller, and he goes all the way back.
Kone.
Found space.
Johnston's ball over the top.
It's out to Johnston, clears it away, and Bosnia now have a chance. Bosnia can hit on the counter again. They're losing numbers in the midfield, and that's a tactical foul. No, that's fair. Jonathan David wins the ball. Jonathan David going forward with it. This is end-to-end peak football.
Luke De Fougerolles stepping forward there
Come on,
to
Canada.
get things going. Now it's Ismail Kone.
Canada look most vulnerable when they've got these free kicks in wider areas.
Outward to the left.
Themselves a bit open
Miller
at the back.
dribbling.
Miller
Taking on his man. He tries to take him down,
And
but that
brings
is
it away
won
down
by
the
the
right
wing
touchline.
line. Just cleared
Bosnia
away.
causing Canada
It's a
some
nice
problems
1-2,
in
but no.
transition.
They really are. It's particularly when they have everyone forward for
Kickoff TV
set
3504
piece,
says,
whether it's a
bro,
wide free kick or a
please
corner.
show the live screen of the match
just
next time.
losing
Well,
a lot of the races in terms of going back
I
the
can't
other
show
way. Bosnia
the live
committing
screen.
players forward
It's
with
in front
pace.
of me
You've got to
right
be
now, but
careful,
obviously
keep an eye
I'm
on
going to
that
get
one,
banned
make
for that.
sure
It's going to be copyrighted.
that they
And
don't concede a second.
can't show that.
Buchanan.
So if you want it, I've already told you the official website to watch
Johnston
it on.
inside for Stefan Eustáquio.
They have the official website of FIFA. You can
Eustáquio
buy it
made his
from
Canada
there, or
debut in
you can watch it
fall
in
of
TV Sports
2019.
Station. Every single game FIFA World Cup, plus the upcoming other World Cups as well.
Here's De
which
Fougerolles.
currently isn't our topic. We'll discuss on
Wide for
some other
Kone.
day. Currently it
From a
is
Montreal man,
Bosnia
Ismail Kone, who now
versus
plays in the top
Canada.
flight
Canada
in
with the
Italy.
ball.
Forward it
Jonathan
goes
David.
Moraimovic.
No chance cleared
Kone's
away by the
club
centre
teammate
back.
clears away. It's a Canada throw on the left side.
I can't show the live screen.
Kone,
But I will
lovely
show
pass
it
there
because I'm
again,
going to get banned.
Tani Oluwaseye's feet.
Once
He's got to
it
get
gets
more
on.
and more touches.
Miller towards the byline, and then the challenge coming in from Dedic.
And that is
Cleared
a
away on the
dangerous
as far as
foul
Richie
there.
Larea. Bayraktarovic gets a
Eustáquio,
foot in. Larea
Kone.
finds Kone.
Kone
Promising
whips the
moments
ball in
for
the box.
Canada. Kone's
Jonathan
ball in.
David.
And drop towards Tani Oluwaseyi.
Jonathan,
Oluwaseyi across goal.
it's
Hammered away by
rolling
Mouhorovic.
in and
This
it's been
kick
cleared
was there
away.
on his right hand side.
Canada playing better football. Canada whipping up the crowd. Canada with
It's
more
on it
emotions.
quickly
Come on,
though.
Canada.
Tani Oluwaseyi.
Let's go.
Keep the ball moving, Canada. They've got to keep this tempo high.
This stream has
Oluwaseyi
29 views.
It's an opportunity
And we're in the
for
first half.
Oluwaseyi.
Kone and he
Couldn't
fires
keep
over
it
the
down.
bar. Big chance there.
Well, Canada now
That was
have
not
had
Kone,
two
actually, that
moments
was
when on another
number
day
12
they may well have
for
scored. David
Canada.
with the first missed chance,
Big
and
chance.
now Tani
There was a
Oluwaseyi.
chance.
What's the credit for winning
Oluwaseyi,
that battle of
big
strength with
chance.
Moraimovic? Just poor defending from the Sassuolo man. Ends up wrong
Should
side.
score
He
these
just
type
never
of
looks
chances.
set, never looks confident. Ball's always bobbling around, never gets it settled and gets underneath it, leaning back and over the crossbar. It was a big,
And it's
big
a goal
chance.
kick.
Two great
Which
opportunities for
probably
the two
could have been
strikers,
end of the
Jonathan
pressure.
David
They've
and
been putting
Tani
some pressure on the past
Oluwaseyi
5
so
minutes. They
far
have been
in
putting
this
a
first
lot
half.
of pressure, but all that pressure ends up
Tani
nothing.
Oluwaseyi, born in Nigeria, moved to Mississauga,
Goal kick.
just outside of Toronto at the age of 10. Now plays for Villarreal in Spain.
I think
Canada
when
will throw in now.
you're feeling a bit tight and you're in doubt, you go a bit
Takes
more
it
for
wide.
power rather than try to place it in the top corner.
Kone.
Just hit through the ball, hit the target, and test Vasil in the
Double
goal.
team. Great defending there by Bosnia.
Just trying to be too precise with that
Wonderful
one.
defending. They're double teaming the defenders
Oluwaseyi
there.
hasn't scored in his
There's
last
the
11 for Canada
wingers there.
since a goal and an assist in the Gold
And
Cup
that
opener this
chance,
time last year, a 6-0
that
win in
was
Vancouver
such a
against
good
Honduras.
Canada. First one for Jonathan David as well. It's a long throw in now for
Johnston with the
Canada.
looping throw
Whipped into
towards
the
the front
box.
post.
Cleared
And
away.
Lukic, the goal
And it's
scorer,
going to be another corner.
climbing high to head it behind for another Canada corner.
Looks up the crowd once again. Johnson into the box. Eustáquio will take. And they're going all in now. They're going all in. I like this from Canada. They're throwing everyone there. Eustáquio will
Canada's
take the
fourth
corner.
corner of
Otherwise,
the game.
everyone in the box. They're leaving Progress out. Johnston. very
Eustachio with the delivery once again.
Everyone
Defuzero
will
climbing,
be
but
talking
couldn't get on
except
the
for
end of it.
Milovic for Bosnia.
And now Amar Memic is chasing forward. Richie Larea getting back to do the defending. And it goes off Larea.
Corner for Canada, and that's a horrible ball.
But again, Luke, they get out because of it. They've got runners coming forward. Canada struggling a little bit to match them in terms of that counter-attack and that break from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I do think that they're going to button up a little bit there, maybe an extra player back. Corner kicks out swinging towards that penalty spot, not working either. Maybe go back to the short one.
Chance for Dzeko and Demirovic to run at them.
Bosnia have scored in the 21st minute here.
Okay, but that's...
In the last 15 minutes, Canada have had 77% of the possession.
Canada not the best team, definitely at converting.
Outside of the goal scored by Bosnia, Canada have had the better of the chances, but unable to convert on both occasions.
Big chances.
Strong header from
creating
Derek
chances.
Cornelius.
They weren't doing that in the early minutes of the game, but now they have started doing it. After all, what matters is converting those chances and getting your number getting increased by one.
Cornelius played the full game against Ireland a week ago. It was his first full 90 minutes for club or country since November the 2nd.
For Canada and one for
Had an
Bosnia.
injury issue with Rangers in Scotland and then
Chance
fell
for
out of
Canada.
favour with their head coach Danny Rowe.
It's another
Cornelius
throw
didn't
in.
play for the rest of the season at Rangers. Ryan Reynolds amongst the celebrities in the house today. Quite an occasion in downtown Toronto.
Just Ryan for Bosnia.
A special day all around.
Absolutely.
Who's winning this game?
Wants to be here.
Let us know your comments down below and the poll as well.
Maybe
Still 6 votes
scouting for
in
Wrexham.
the poll,
Maybe
and
Ryan
it is
Reynolds.
still 83% for Canada
Miller.
and 17%
Back it comes here for Derek Cornelius.
Bosnia, which means everyone's hoping for a comeback. 2-1 victory. I wouldn't mind that. I'm not gonna mind that. A host nation victory. Who minds
Luke
that?
Defuzero.
Our host nation is losing every single game.
Cornelius forward towards Miller, who
And
just
the
keeps
FIFA
that
World
one in
Cup
play.
for the past quite a few
Bosnia
years.
closing down quickly, but that's
Until
a
that
great ball
cross was
through to
broken
Kone,
yesterday
who
by
skips the
Mexico.
first challenge.
Kone.
Ismail Kone sets himself
He had a
up.
chance to run at them and
Almost
he
caught
throws
late
it
there by
away.
Tahirovic.
So by the way, this end-to-end football is
Tracking
going
again
on.
from Jonathan David.
I do have a post
Another little
saved.
spin from Kone. Just can't connect the pass.
Describe.
Canada just
So make
trying
of
to play
that
a
what
little
you
bit
will,
quicker. Just
and
get caught.
don't make of that
That
what you want.
split second late
Fine. But
to see the gap.
every single
drive through
team
it, play a
in the
pass
FIFA
through.
World Cup
Just a little bit
has a player
ponderous in the
that will have a
actions.
birthday during this World Cup. And the one team
Eustachio.
that doesn't is South
Johnston
Africa.
chasing forward. Memic going
And
across
they
to
got
defend for
battered
Bosnia as
yesterday.
it
They
comes
were
into
down
the middle
2 men.
towards Stefan Eustachio. His 57th
So,
appearance for his
you
country.
never know.
Flicked
Make of
away
that
by
what you will.
Dedic.
As I said, make of that what you will and make of that what you
Kone
won't.
gets a good foot to that one.
Your call.
He's been so influential for Canada so
That's
far.
the fact.
He's got to get on the ball more, Luke, as much as possible. Get Kone in possession.
Kone down the line for Miller. Miller towards the byline, gets the cross in, but Vasil can get there. Miller wants the corner,
Yeah,
he's
it's a
got it.
corner. Came off. Dedic, I think it was, right full-back. Top player Dedic, Benfica man.
Chance for Canada.
Can
Eustachio
go
will take a
forward as well,
corner.
but does never shucks his defensive
I do have
responsibilities.
another post to describe. I will describe
Another
that in half
corner
time
for
for sure.
Canada this time.
Eustachio is going to take.
Pretty certain it's coming right under the crossbar of Nicolas Vasil.
Ball in the
Eustachio's
box.
ball in.
Jonathan David
Jonathan David at
tries
the
a
back
bicycle
post.
kick. And it's gone out
And it's got
for
handball.
a corner
They're
again.
calling for handball.
Well, I think it hits his arm, but I believe it's in beside his chest.
It was Kolasinac here.
Oh, they're actually calling
It's
for
there, it
handball.
hits his
And
arm,
you
it'd be
know what?
A real harsh one.
You know what?
Well, it doesn't even hit
That
his
maybe
arm, does
deserves
it?
a look.
No, it hits his side, maybe.
Not by the
caresses
referee
his
in the
arm,
monitor, at least by
no way
VAR.
will
That
that be
deserves a
given
look.
a penalty kick.
I don't think it's a penalty. It was unintentional, but it deserves a look at least. Meanwhile, Canada taking a corner down the other end. Eustachio, ball in the box.
in,
Jonathan
Cornelius
David
was
with the lead.
climbing.
Everyone with the lead,
Put
but
away
Jonathan
by
David was the one
Dedic,
to
who
make
actually
contact,
played
but
for
it's been cleared
Jesse
away.
Marsh.
Once again, they come pressing high up the pitch. Not past the halfway line
Marsh
though.
coaching
They are
Dedic,
going to
the
come back
Bosnian
once
right back
again.
at Red Bull Salzburg. In fact, Dedic signing his first pro deal just after Jesse Marsh had arrived there at the club. He was also Derek Cornelius' teammate when he was on loan at Marseille in February of 2025.
dominating the ball.
Cornelius on the ball now.
They're having no
This
chances.
is Defuzero.
6 corners. but still Bosnia are 1-0 up. That's
Buchanan
football.
up against Memic.
One
Takes
big
on
chance for
Buchanan,
Bosnia,
runs
they put
towards
it
the
away.
byline. Buchanan
We've had
wins
6
the
big
corner on the
chances for
far
Canada
side.
and more.
It's
The
corner
Davies
after
miss
corner
and
here
the
for
2
Canada, but
misses.
can they make
But
them
somehow
count?
Yeah,
Canada have
good play
still
from
failed to
Buchanan,
worry them,
gets
and it's
himself
still
1v1
Canada nil,
with
Bosnia
Memic
1.
drives
Still
at him.
very
That's a nearly a
surprising,
chance to put it in.
but
He tries to go
Canada need to
again.
improve.
In fairness
Another
to
corner, 7th corner.
Memic, he does really well to get
Eustachio
back.
takes 7th corner of the game for Canada.
Eustachio's ball in. Cornelius glancing off
will
the head, drops
try to
towards
gather
Liam
it.
Miller.
Miller puts it in the box. It's Kone. It's cleared away again by
as far as
Bosnia.
Ismail Kone.
Canada still have the ball. It's cleared away in
Another
again,
deflection,
and it's going to
another
go out.
corner.
Don't tell me it's another corner.
And this is number 8 for Canada
It is going
in
to be
the first
another
39 minutes.
corner. It's the 8th corner for
Incredible,
Canada
it's a lot of
now,
corners.
and somehow they still haven't
First half,
scored.
Eustachio taking
This
every single one of them.
Is insane.
Less effective from this
Great
far side
defending
where
by
it's an
Bosnia.
outswinger, but
They need to continue that though.
Cornelius
Canada will
Fujirolo
throw
from the
numbers.
back again alongside Tanliola O'Shea. Shot this
They
time
take a
from
shot corner this
Eustachio.
time. Eustachio.
Buchanan back for Stefan Eustachio. Here's Ismail
Kone
Kone.
whips the ball in the
rolls
box.
it through. He was looking for Jonathan
Jonathan
David.
David.
The Fujirolo
It tries
flicks
to
on.
throw it in,
Haramovic
and it's
away.
cleared away again.
Off the
Bosnia
head
stuck.
of
They need to
Liam
get
Miller,
out.
and
Someone
now
needs to
Richie
take
Larea with the
responsibility.
high ball
Someone
hoisted
needs to
forward
take the
towards
onus on
Jonathan
himself.
David.
Someone
And the
needs to
first touch
send.
let him down.
So difficult.
I
Someone
wonder
needs
if
to
the
take
flag might have gone
responsibility and
up
say,
anyway.
"Wait, I will
Might
do
have,
it."
it was tight.
There needs to
He
be a
might have been
person.
on, keeping an eye on
Because
it.
they're
It's just
stuck
an
in
up
jail.
and under
Canada
from
sending waves and
Richie
waves and
Larea,
waves
but
again.
David
Something
right
needs to be
onto it.
done
So
for Bosnia.
difficult. He does
This
get his
can't
foot in
continue
it,
for
but
90 minutes.
coming over the shoulder like that from
They
such
will
a height,
eventually score if it
really
continues
hard
like
task
this.
to bring it down, get a shot away.
It's a goal kick,
Strong header from Katic at the back. He plays in Germany with Schalke. The Fujirolo across.
and looks like Bosnia are winning the ball. Finally, Bosnia have the ball, and in the opposition half as well. And they're so wasteful again, and Canada will come back again. Dominating the ball, having more chances, having more corners. If there's one thing they're not having, that's a goal. And that is exactly what they
the
need.
first 45 in Toronto.
Football
Well done
is
to
crucial.
Fujirolo. He was fouled.
But they come back
surely, yeah.
again.
One of his strengths, isn't it, to dribble past pressure. He's confident enough to trust in his own ability.
If you
Played
look
a
at the
lot of
position
youth
stats,
and
I
reserve
think
games
it's
at
personally been
full-back,
very, very balanced for
left
both
and
teams.
right, so off either side he feels good. Canada
Yeah, there's
got
the
a
match
lot of
momentum chart over
at the
there.
moment.
Bosnia dominated up
Since
until
that
the
hydration
goal
break,
scoring moment, and
they've had
since
loads of
then
possession.
there's been nothing
Dzeko
for
warming
Bosnia.
up, so
Nothing. It's been
suggestions that
all Canada.
maybe
They've
it's
been
okay to
dominating.
play some
8
minutes in this
corners,
game.
multiple
Jesse
shots,
Marsh said at
multiple
the
shots
press
on
conference
target,
yesterday
multiple
here
big
in the
chances.
stadium that
Still
Alphonso
no
Davies
goal.
is the only player not
They
available
will
for
come
Canada
again.
today. Everybody
Waves
else
and waves
is
and
healthy enough
waves.
to play some minutes, which is a huge
Eustachio.
turnaround given the issues that Canada had with injuries heading into this tournament. Johnston finds Eustachio.
Bosnia tries to win
Haramovic
it, and they
forward.
clear it away. They have the
Memic
ball.
putting the
Need
pressure
to
on
keep the
Alistair
ball,
Johnston,
Bosnia.
who is fouled. Canada
That's a
have not
bad
lost
foul
in this
and-
stadium
oh
Should
since
be
my
yellow
God.
card
Bad
for
foul.
Memic, kicks the ball away there, delays the game.
November of
So currently the
2023.
possession stats as well
3-2
show
loss against
68% possession for Canada and 32% for Bosnia. Bosnia are
Before that,
winning
it
up.
was September of 2010.
Very surprising. Canada at home, more shots,
against
more
Peru.
shots on target, more passes, more
Game in
possession,
2010, just
more pass
10,000 in
accuracy,
attendance.
and less yellow cards,
Times have
less
changed.
fouls.
Down by the lake
But
shore.
if there's one thing
Miller's
they
ball
don't have, that's a
forward.
goal. Bosnia are being
Tarovic brings it back the
outnumbered
other way.
He's been superb,
everywhere.
look, he really has. Just
And
little
looks like
things, the
Canada
way that
have
he's
found
tracked
a
back, he's
solution
done
to
so
their,
well defensively.
problems they were facing. The middle of the pitch, as a previous season worked out. Here, they were being outnumbered, but now it does look like they have found a solution.
Miller with the throw down the left side. Katic
Jonathan
wins it in the
David.
air, an 18th cap
This
for him
guy,
over the top of
he may
Kone's head,
score.
but Cornelius is there.
And if Canada are to win today, he will score.
Tahirovic with the ball backwards. Oluwaseyi
They come back
fighting
again.
to try and get onto it. Jesse Marsh wanted to try and use the pace of
Miller.
Tani Oluwaseyi to get in behind the back of
And Bosnia have a
Hasn't
chance on the counter. Oh my
worked
god,
on
it's a
lot
quick
of occasions
3v3.
today. So
Don't waste a
far,
chance
there's
for
that one
Bosnia.
chance that Oluwaseyi had
Demirovic.
as Johnston tracks
Out
back
for a
and goes
throw
out
in.
of play.
First chance
Wonderful
for Bosnia.
defending from Johnston. It's
defended
not
well.
easy against
First chance for Bosnia
Memic.
after the goal.
He's so sharp,
For a
loves to
long,
run and
long,
run
long time
and test fullbacks.
They haven't
Johnston's
had a
got to be
kick.
careful on that yellow.
in the opposition half.
Bayrak Tarovic again there, look, with a nice little bit of skill that releases things
Bosnia do have
through the
very
middle,
noisy
then out
fans.
to
They're travelling
the
with them all the way,
left-hand side where
supporting them. when the team needs them the most.
Consistently
Right
going
now
to
they
be.
need them the most. Long throw in. Takes it. Demirovic, and it's a volley,
never going to trouble.
which has
Maxime
been
Crepeau
once
there
again
from the shot
skyrocketed
by
to the moon.
Tahirovic. You talk about Bayraktarovic and his influence. The 21-year-old scored the winning penalty against Italy, had 1 goal in 7 appearances in qualifying.
Pressing hard the pitch, and Bosnia gave away a silly foul.
Derek Cornelius. But there was a great video after Bayraktarovic had scored that goal, the penalty against Italy to
Getting the yellow now
yellow
because
card as well.
Cornelius stayed down. I don't know if there was too much contact from Demirovic there, but Cornelius took a while to get up. Let's see, does he catch him? Maybe a little bit, but I think that's a pretty
Any
harsh
players are being booked.
yellow.
So maybe a
Really,
red card
Cornelius
coming up,
kicks
you never
into
know.
Demirovic's leg.
first yellow of the game for Bosnia. As Demirovic
Canada
follows
dominant with the
Alistair
ball.
Johnston of Canada into the referee's book. There was video of Bayraktarovic scoring a penalty when he was 6 or 7
They're
years
showing
old
intent,
in the
Bosnia.
backyard
They're trying to get on with it,
in
but they just
Appleton,
can't.
Wisconsin, with his Bosnia
can't.
jersey
The
on.
press is so suffocating everything.
And then he goes and does it on the
Yeah,
biggest
on with
stage
it.
to take his team to a World Cup. Dreams coming true for many players out there today. Johnston's ball forward.
Good step from Muramovic and the pass.
Blink an eye and Bosnia go on the counter again. Demirovic
There's that pace of Larea
racing,
to get there first.
and that's great
Really perfect
defending.
defending, isn't it?
Wonderful defending by
Muramovic
Canadian left back.
really setting
45
up
minutes it is
Bayraktarovic,
on the
but
clock,
Larea
complete
stops him in his tracks.
for
Mike
the
Myers
first half.
at the game
And
today.
we have
in the
4
crowd.
minutes at a
4
time.
minutes of time being added on. We're
4
into that
minutes to
stoppage
get a
time
goal
now.
for Canada. Throwing numbers forward again. Miller.
Having walked into the stadium with you today, Stevie, I have a hard time thinking that either Mike Myers or Ryan Reynolds would have got as many handshakes and hugs as you did coming into this venue today. Memic down the left side, across goes Cornelius.
Here they come. Back.
Played in for here for
Good touch in the
Tahirovic.
opposition box.
Eustachio looks to get it
Wasteful
away for
again.
Canada. Tejon Buchanan turns, he was fouled. That should probably be a yellow as well,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
gonna
is.
And it's another yellow
Lukic, the
card.
goal scorer, got his first
This
international
time
goal
it's for a
today.
Bosnia player, Lukic, the
He
striker,
also gets a yellow
the goal
card.
scorer.
Yeah. Two centre forwards for
Bosnia
Bosnia
are 1
Herzegovina
up,
now
but
on
it's
yellows.
not all good.
This comes through
Canada
really
has
clumsy
been
and dangerous there on
Very,
Tejo
very
Buchanan, who
wasteful.
was breaking free down the
Not
right.
with the ball. They've been better with the ball.
Canada
Bosnia
have
have
a little
been
flurry
really
here
bad with the
before
ball. But Canada
Half-time whistle.
have been very
Get the ball
wasteful with
forward.
the chances they
Test.
had. That Jonathan
Bosnia
David
have
chance,
managed to shift
he
the
was
game a
free.
little bit and play it in a
It was
little bit more
unmarked.
of a
It was
neutral
on the
middle
strong
zone.
foot. It was in the 6-yard box,
Dedic heads it
and
away.
you should have buried that. There will be more chances
Demirovic.
though. There will be more chances for a player of his caliber. If he misses one, he'll try to miss. He'll try to score next 3.
The last
Bosnia
time
finally
Canada
getting
came
some
from
possession of the
behind to
ball.
win a competitive match was here
Playing it
in this
through
stadium,
Demirovic,
October of
and the keeper
2021
looks
in
like he
World Cup
will gather.
qualifying. It was the 4-1 win against Panama. And that incredible Alphonso Davies
2
goal
minutes
that
into
stopped
added
the
time
country
then.
in its
They
tracks.
still want to push high up the pitch, and they are.
Scoring in the same net, the same end of the stadium that Canada is heading towards in this first half. Bosnia going towards the end where their main group of supporters is the front of the upper tier,
Down to the left
the
now.
south end of this stadium.
Start
Tejon
getting it
Buchanan
down.
cutting inside.
It's going
That's
to
gone
go
out off
out.
the corner
Oh
flag
my
for a
god,
throw.
it hits the corner
Yeah,
flag and
Buchanan
throws
with a
away.
heavy touch
So it's
inside.
not going to be a corner, it's going to be a throw in.
Recognition from Bosnia
Or
that he
is it?
likes to just shift it to his right, try and get out round the outside. Can he just slow down the defender and then change the pace? You see there the
That was a
tackle
foul.
from
It's a foul, it's a bad
Tahirovic.
foul.
Fortunately for,
So
for
it
Bosnia,
is going to be
crashes
throw
off
in
the
for Canada.
post.
Ball comes in the box. Maybe the last chance of the first half now.
Johnston heads it back in.
Kone
Oliver Shea
bouncing
fighting
in the
for it,
box.
drops towards Alistair
Chance to
Johnston.
hit.
It's out for another corner.
Eustachio that
Just little
was.
second balls,
Johnson,
isn't it? Scrappy,
that was.
but Canada are
Eustachio
fighting
with the rebound.
for every
And it
little
is
touch here
number 5 Bosnia
in the
with the
box.
defending.
Johnson onto it.
They're defending
Gotta say, good
passionately. Can they
defending,
hang
bodies on
on
the line.
for dear life?
Blocked
1
out
more
for
minute to go in the
yet
first half.
Another corner
Come on,
kick.
Canada.
Corner number 10.
Yustaki will whip it in once again. Yustaki whips it in. Johnston with the header, and it's gone away. Leaping and bouncing over into the crowd, which is the last chance of the first half. It should be 3 seconds to go.
Pretty hard to tell from the first angle. This might be easier. I think he might just get up a split second too early.
He should have scored.
Ryan Reynolds feeling all the tension here at Toronto Stadium.
Jonathan David chance was definitely bigger. Bosnia held the ball.
Marat Tarovic forced backwards after a good press there from Larea and Eustachio, forward by Nikola Katic.
It should be the end of the first half,
goes from the referee, and Jovo Lukic has the only goal of the game so far, his first international goal, and Sergei Barbares and Bosnia are leading after 45
to
minutes.
Bosnia, a surprise lead for Bosnia. That doesn't mean Bosnia are a bad team. They are unbeaten since September. Canada are unbeaten since October, and my prediction has already gone wrong. My prediction was that Canada are going to win 1-0. They're not going to win 1-0. If they have to win, they're going to have to come back from behind and win 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Right now, the stats tell a different story, and the scoreline tells a different story. Bosnia are leading 1-0 on the scoreline, but Canada are dominating. 68% possession, 8 corners, so many shots on target, so many shots, but they have not had a goal. So it's half time then, Bosnia 1,
Bet all
Canada
120
0.
minutes and get early payouts when your team goes up too. Live betting lets you celebrate every strike. And with FanDuel's new Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. At FanDuel, every score means more. North America's #1 sportsbook and casino. FanDuel, play your game.
There's dreaming about it, and then there's experiencing it with Amex Platinum. The trip you imagined becomes unimaginably real. You're seated at the hottest table in town. And just like that, you've scored access to pre-sale tickets, and you're singing every word. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough lays for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack.
Just 2-pack. Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had lays, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No lays, no game.
He has them! Try to get the whole carton.
Welcome. Grab the door.
Buenas.
In Canada, our future stars don't simply show up on the world stage. They are built from the ground up, right here in the heart of our communities. From a childhood dream to the national team.
Jacob Shufflebird. He's done it! Canada on top of the footballing world.
We are Canada, driven by Volkswagen.
Where is he? 10 seconds before the whistle, and you think this is a good time to fillet a sea bass? Really, Terry? Come on.
Just grabbing snacks for the game.
Just get them delivered, you donut.
What are you doing?
You need time.
So welcome back. The score is Bosnia and Herzegovina 1, Canada 0. Bosnia are dominating. Sorry, Canada are dominating with the ball, with the shots on target. But Bosnia are 1-0 up on the scoreline, which is eventually the thing that matters the most. So it is in the Toronto Stadium and it has gone exactly how we expected it to go for most of the game. So Canada is the only host nation in the world, only FIFA World Cup host nation in the world that has lost every single game they have played. Every single opening game they have played. So the first one was against France in 1986 where they lost 1-0, and they lost against Hungary 2-0. They lost against Soviet Union 2-0, and then after that they played in the World Cup after 36 years in 2022, and they lost to Belgium 1-0, they lost to Croatia 4-1, and they lost for Morocco 2-1. So Canada has not won a single game, not drawn, they have not even drawn a single game in their entirety World Cup history. So it has to be an upset. But if it is to be an upset, it's probably the stadium, the home ground where they're dominating. This is probably one place where they can get a result. Trust me, Jonathan David is going to score. He will score today. Meanwhile, let's once again have a look at some tactics, where it's been going. Let me just readjust this quickly. So it's gonna go like this, this, like this, and for Canada as well. So this is the setup they have been playing with today, 4-4-2 for both teams. And we're almost there then for the beginning of the second half. We've had chances for Bosnia. They have been throwing men forward. So what basically have been happening is they have been throwing men forward, Canada. They've been expanding more vertically like this and still moving right, except for Fifa, obviously. Throwing numbers forward for all of them, throwing numbers forward and forming a 3 at the back, certainly like this. So Milan and Oduvase are out, both trying to overlap their edge, and that is what is trying to form an overlap here, right? Otherwise, obviously, and then you can have Laria maybe as an overlapping or an underlapping fullback that will go there and try to play maybe as their runner, Kuchin on the right winger, and David will be inside Johnson in the right back, and they're obviously trying to create a 2v1 against Kolasinac. Mimic is tracking back well. We've seen him track back well, and he is doing well with the tracking back and the defending job for Canada. If he continues to do that well, then they will probably win this game. But they need to put their chances to bed first of all. They have not been putting their chances to bed. It's half time and it's almost the second half beginning now. So Sasha Lukic has been the one that has scored in the 21st minute, and I probably think there will be more goals in this game. Canada just cannot let it slip away. They cannot lose with 80% possession, 10 shots on target, 15 corners, and still lose this game against a Bosnian team that has 10% possession. You can't lose like that. You need to bury your chances. They're making chances, they need to bury them now. Canada need to lock in. For someone who's not been watching this game, I don't think it's fair enough for him to justify how Canada are losing, because Canada are dominating the ball, they are dominating the chances, but somehow Bosnia are ahead, and that's how football goes. That's how teams that play on the counter-attack they win. Look at Unai Emery's Aston Villa, you look at Mourinho's Real Madrid, you look at Alonso's Real Madrid, you look at the big teams of former eras, and even today there are big teams that are successful who play counter-attacking football. They win games 1-0 and 2-0 while having 4, 5, 6% possession and still having less shots on target, still winning the game. And nowhere near XG, by the way. The opposition team always has more XG. Arsenal plays that way as well. Of course, you need to have an organized defensive setup for that, and Bosnia are doing it thus far. Everyone is contributing in the defense. The pressing starts from high up the pitch and it continues all the way back. This is exactly what they have been doing. When the pressing begins, it begins from Demirovic and Lukic up top. When Johnson at the back, they form a 3 at the back, Canada, and when this happens, they try to press high up the pitch. Lukic blocks this passing lane, Demirovic presses him, and Bassett can block this passing lane or either one of these two. And then Tahirovic can cover here and Bassett can cover this. And Mimic over here. So henceforth you can see no one is really pressing on the player, right? But they're all contributing in some way to stopping the opposition from passing a ball to his teammate. He can't go over here because Mimic will intercept, right? He can't go here, he can't go here, here, right? All passing lanes are blocked, right? And here, Lukic needs to be alert, and he has been alert so far before Johnson makes a run, an underlapping run, and henceforth, all of that forces Canada to go all the way back again, which can force Bosnia to press high up the pitch again. They press high up the pitch, Canada have to move back, and they defend well again. So this is exactly what has been happening. This is a summary of the entire game I've given in 2 minutes. Players coming up for the second half now. And the second half begins. Come on, Canada, we can pull this back. Toronto Stadium is kind of empty, by the way. The main stand, which is on the left, it's quite empty. And Canada have had a chance already, kicked straight to the goalkeeper. It's a free kick for Canada now in a dangerous position. Eustaquio has been the free kick taker in all positions. We've seen him take every single free kick Canada have earned, and Canada have earned a lot of free kicks, so it's good. There you go once again. They go tracking back. They cannot afford to track back. And Bosnia have a chance now, and it's wasteful in possession. That was cleared away. That was a 2v2 there. That could have formed into 2v2 there. So as I'm hearing, there have been no changes at halftime. Both strikers, Demirovic and Lukic, both of them for Bosnia, are on a yellow card. And the entire left grandstand is basically empty. Here's a chance for Jonathan David. And it's gone into the box. Maybe a chance in, and oh no, it's cleared away. Number 17 with the ball. And it's going to go away for a throw in. That was whipped into the box over there. That was a chance. But the goalkeeper, Krepau, comes to the rescue for Bosnia. It's a throw in. Canada will take, and Bosnia once again pressing high up the pitch because there was a loss of the ball there. 3 at the back by Canada. That's a wonderful pass, but again, one big pass, and then when it comes for that final killer pass, they cannot make it. They just cannot make it. So the poll, we have seen 86% Canada and 14% Bosnia. Right now this stream still has 39 views. And they come back again. This will not stop all the way to the end. Canada will keep on coming again. It's a slip for number 17, but they will come back again. And the Bosnian keeper is injured quite heavily actually. Oh my god. Oh, that's a heavy challenge there. That's a very heavy challenge. It maybe deserves, no, I don't think it deserves anything. Oh my god, that's a heavy foul. Oh, he's bleeding so bad over there. The chance over there was good. Oluvasei beating number 18 for Bosnia there. That was a good chance there, but keeper comes to the rescue. Vasilj it is for them. So cleared away, and they come back again. Bosnia try to win the ball. Bosnia to win the ball. Here's a chance in the final third for Bosnia. It's been won by Kone, and he's running at them now. Oh my god, it's 3v3. It's a 3v3 now. Here's a chance for Jonathan David, and once again, great goalkeeping by Vasilj, the Bosnian goalkeeper. End to end now. Still 40 minutes to go. Maybe a comeback loading for Canada, but they need to start scoring goals. Vasilj, the press half the pitch, and they win a free kick. That was an injury for the keeper there. That was a big injury. He's better. Canada now on the left. Trying to beat his man is Miller. Defending all the way. Taking it all the way to the byline. and wrestling and pushing and thumping going on the byline. And Canada get another throw in. Maybe it's a chance for a long throw in over here. Comes into the box. Oh, Canada win it. And it goes out. Here's a chance now. Miller. He has some space on the left flank. He's empty. Is Eustachio, the right winger captain. Ball whipped into the box. Jonathan David. No. Jonathan David, you need to be better, my man. You need to be better. You cannot stay like that. You need to improve. It's cleared away by Bosnia, and once again wasteful in possession. Canada come back again. It's a throw in for Canada now, this time down the other end. Maybe too far for a long throw in. And he tries to almost go all the way through, but he can't. Over there. Watchalong down the right wing. And it's gone away. Wonderful defending there by Bosnia. It was a number 5. Great defending. So it's still 1-0 for Bosnia. Then 35 minutes to go. The poll is still showing 86% for Canada, 7 votes, 14% for Bosnia, 0% chance for a draw. I still think Canada are still in this game. Canada with the ball. Let's play through. Chance for Miller down the other end. Miller is going to whip it into the box now. Miller. Kone. Good, wonderful 1-2 football. Is a chance. It's hit the post. It's hit the bar. And it's hit the post twice and it's somehow gone away. How does that not go in? That is so close. What a wonderful save that is by the keeper. Vasilj to the rescue for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 1-2, wonderful football, and Kone with the chance. First save is the goal line, and then Vasilj with it, and then oh my god, oh, it was going away. It was going out of play, but then their own player almost, it would have been an own goal, but it hit the post. What a save that was. So the Canadian number 4 has been booked for protesting against that. Is for the Fogueroles. He has been booked for protesting against that. Oh my god, Bosnian through. There's a big chance now. Is Demirovic. And he fails to bury it. He fails to bury it. That was a big chance, and that would have been it. That would have been the end of the game for the Demirovic. What a ball over the top that is. The centre back Demirovic. Oh my god, this guy. He can do everything on a football pitch. What a ball that is. Demirovic, first of all, trying to take the ball away from the keeper, but I don't think he realized there was a centre back all the way with him, and he failed to really get control of it. This is the save down the other end. Vasilj, oh my god, wow, what a save that was. And then the Bosnian centre back clearing up. It's a corner for Bosnia, whipped into the box. It's a mess in the box over there, but it's just about cleared away, and now Canada can come away with it. They have numbers forward, and they waste it again away. Goes back to the keeper, Jonathan David pressing high up. And Canada have won it. Bosnia vulnerable on the transition now. It's out wide to Miller. Miller, Buchanan on the overlap. Miller whips it in the box and not whips it into the box, whips it out of the stadium onto the road. That is an absolute waste. Absolute waste. Chance was good. Not so much. The end product. So, here we go again. It's a goal kick now for Bosnia. Canada nil, Bosnia 1. Canada are dominating And oh my god, they come back again. It's in for Buchanan, and the keeper will rally up. That's wonderful defending by the Bosnia number 18. I think that was Majraktovic. And that was Majraktovic tracking all the way back to make sure that he was with Laria all the way. They went here, but somehow Majraktovic managed to continue it, and he saved a vital goal there. Canada still have not got their first ever point at the FIFA World Cup. They've lost every single game they've ever played. It's a it's actually a 40-year-old history. They've lost every single game they've ever played. They've played 6 games, they've lost 6. Can they finally actually manage to not lose a game? Bosnia's defense is elite right now. They don't have any big names, but the team spirit is there. Everyone's willing to put his body on the line, like we saw from the centre back over there, number 5. So very soon we will be streaming night games as well. Night games like night games at the FIFA World Cup. Not according to Pakistan time, because according to Pakistan at time, this is right now night time, but we will be streaming Monday morning 7 o'clock, which is going to be a next stream. It will be Sweden against Tunisia. Bosnia have a free kick in a dangerous position now. 3 men over it. Now just 1 man over it, because everyone else is going into the box, and they need to as well. It's gone out wide. Is Demirovic, Lukic, maybe number 5 on the rebound. Is gonna whip into the box. The keeper should take that. Oh my god, he's made a mess of it, and it's gone out wide for a corner. The keeper, Krepau, made an absolute mess of it. Very lucky for him, for it to go away. Only for a corner. Could have been much worse. Still 1-0 for Bosnia somehow. We have 30 minutes plus added time to go. Come on, Canada. They are defending well right now. But oh my god, it's a header. Demirovic from a corner that should have been done better. He was free in the middle of the box. There. Should have done better with that one. Whipping, swinging, curling, ball into the box. That was the number 4 centre back. And now Canada will have a chance to come at them again. But oh my god. That was close. It was quite close. So Canada are preparing a triple substitution then. They want to change things and change things really quickly. So they're gonna go for it. They need to go for it as well. They are dominating, but they still don't have that goal. Which goal they badly want. So Canada preparing a triple substitution. As I said, Alphonso Davies is injured, so he's not even on the bench. He's not willing. He's not available to play. Sorry. And Canada still trying to press high up the pitch, but Bosnia have played through that press now, and that's wasteful in possession once again. Now Canada have a chance. Maybe a through ball over here. Drop Steve to play with Eustachio. Eustachio out wide to the left. Buchanan down the right. Kone. Drops Steve. Eustachio once again. Down the left wing, trying to beat his man is Miller. Kone over the right. Is dropping for Kone. No, it's not. And Bosnia win the ball. In the defensive third, they'll try to take it forward again, but no. This live stream is having 40 views thus far. Come on, let's push. Let's make it 50. Share with your friends. "30 minutes until full time, and it's still 1-0 for Bosnia. Canada dominating. How many times have we said that so far? But somehow Bosnia are still leading 1-0. And now here comes the triple substitution for Canada. Or maybe it's going to be a double substitution. Miller is off, and Miller is being replaced by number 12, Schaffelberg. yeah, Miller is being replaced by Schaffelberg, and there's another substitution. There's a triple substitution. Jonathan, David, Buchanan, and Miller all go off, and 3 substitutions come on: Schaffelberg, Ahmed, and David. So the 3 substitutions for Bosnia. These are the 3 substitutions for Canada. These. So we've had Miller go out, we've had Buchanan go out, and we've had Jonathan David also hooked out, and replacing them are Schaffelberg, Ahmed, and David. Schaffelberg left winger, David up top, Ahmed there in the half spaces. Come on Canada, we can push on. Maybe we can score late. Also a triple substitution for Bosnia now. Basic and Lukic come off for Austria. Lukic, the goal scorer. A respectful round of applause for him. Gigovic and Bazar come on. Everything is most likely shaping up in favor of Canada to attack and Bosnia to defend. Subbing off their main attacker to put on a midfield is always a defensive move. Long throw in from Canada. That's going to go all the way out. No, it's not. Jonathan David actually does very well. There's wrestling in the box. Wrestling in the box goes the other way this time. Bosnia 1, Canada 0, and it's a free kick for Bosnia in their penalty box. So we have seen the substitutions being made for Bosnia as well. We have seen Lukic, the goal scorer for Bosnia, being hooked out, as well as Basic hooked out, and they're being replaced by Bazdar as well as Burnage. Yeah, as we go like this. So they're still trying to push, and Bosnia aren't putting numbers forward, but most they are trying to defend and protect a 1-0 lead. True defending by Bosnia this. And he's beaten the man over there. Escone is slip in the box. Jonathan David! Oh, you should. Okay, maybe that's harsh to say you should bury that, but there was a big chance there for not Jonathan David, it was the other David. That was a chance. Definitely a chance. Why don't they get Edin Dzeko on now? 64th minute, why not? So Avocado 7165 says, what is Canada doing? Blue? Canada is trying to score a goal and Bosnia is trying to defend a lead. But they're both doing it the opposite way. Because Canada have been dominating the ball, Canada have been dominating the shots on target, the XG, the possession, the corners, and everything else. Like every possible stat there is. But if there's one thing they don't have dominating, that is the goal score. Ball played through. Kone down the left. Maybe you can whip the ball in the box now. Eustachio. Maybe with a hit from the corner of the box. But now it's gone out for a goal kick. Eustachio with a good chance. It's always worth a hit from there. He is the captain. That was worth a hit for sure. He had plenty of space. Bosnia need to think about that. Bosnia need to think about it. How did he have so much space? He failed to body this, but on another opposition, on another opportunity, he should be able to body this. Bosnia play better football now. It's been given away once again. It's bouncing around for both teams, by the way. Cleared away to the goalkeeper now. And Okay, still not the hydration break. Ball played over the top. Oh, that's a great touch over there. Whips the ball in the box. Jonathan David arriving. The other David arriving, and he puts his body on the line and he's cleared away. That was a difficult chance to clear away for David, and oh my god, that's a bad foul. That's a bad foul there. Maybe deserves a yellow card from Bosnia. Nope. Gets away with it. Very lucky. Very lucky. But Canada are switching up the heat with 25 minutes plus extra time, plus added time to go. They are switching it up. Buzzed that was with the foul. Canada have a free kick in a dangerous position now. Out wide. David dribbling his man. Eustachio on the overlap. Eustachio into the box. David with the overlap. And oh my god. Close. It's out for a throw in. The one big chance they had, it was their main number 5 wall at the back. Defending it. The keeper was beaten, but Bosnia stood firm. That's what I discussed. The defending is elite. They don't have number 1 players. They don't have big names in the defense. But the way they're defending is showing that they are willing to give everything for the team. Everything. They're willing to put their body on the line. And that is exactly why Bosnia are still in the lead, and Bosnia have a chance now. It's cleared away. Edin Dzeko somehow still on the bench. Not exactly sure why. Comes out deep for Demirovic and it's going to fall into the keeper's hands. And keeper takes it quickly, and the number has been beaten. And now here we go. There's a quick counter chance now for Canada. David through for Eustachio. Almost no. Yes, no. Yes, no. And it's a free kick. Two fouls were committed. The first foul on the Canadian player was given, and because the first one was given, the other one could not be given. Once again, it's the exact same position. Canada wasted a free kick from 2 minutes earlier. Can they make use of it this time? 69th minute on the clock. Eustachio whips it in the box. Is going to go out for a corner. No. Number 5 does well to get back on track. But now he's being fouled by Vogelaros. And he's earned a free kick. Well done for that. So the score is somehow still Bosnia 1, Canada 0. So now if we look at the stats for this game so far, I'm pretty sure Canada are still dominating because I'm seeing it with my eyes. Canada are dominating this. So we're in the 70th minute now, 20 minutes to go, plus added time. And added time will be very important if Canada fail to score. Yeah, 65% possession, 10 shots, 2 on target. That just shows you the ratio. 10 shots and only 2 have been on target. 292 passes, 78% accuracy. Only 8 fouls against Bosnia's 13. 9 corners against Bosnia's 3 corners. And in the attack, they've been dominant. But in the defense, you have 58 clearances for Bosnia, 6 interceptions, 6 blocks, which shows Bosnia are defending as stoutly and Canada are committing numbers forward. Obviously, which is the thing expected to be taking place at this point in the game. Canada, the host nation, they badly want to win this. And Bosnia, obviously, also want to win this. In the discipline, it's been 8 fouls committed by Canada, which is lesser than Bosnia's 13. And both sides have accumulated 2 yellow cards. But most of the players that have accumulated yellow cards have now been hooked off, substituted. It's a hydration break. So question now, drop your answer now below in the comment section. The question is, what do you think of the hydration breaks? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair for the losing team? Do you think how um, how good a decision it is by FIFA? Hydration break. It's over. And Canada will come out one last time once again to push and push on. Push on and finish this once and for all. Canada immediately win the ball. David Eustachio out for a throw-in for Canada. Bosnia 1, Canada 0, and we're into the 72nd minute now. Bosnia defending stoutly. Can they continue this? And how long can they continue this? Still pressing high up the pitch, still showing the energy. And that's well done to play through the back, and they've lost out on here. Is Demirovic. Number 15 now on the left hand side for Bosnia, and it's cleared away. Now Canada have the chance to come away with it. But he has been outnumbered once again. The ball just isn't sticking anywhere. It's going both sides. You blink and you lose possession. Bosnia go forward again, and Canada win the ball back again. And Canada try to continue on with it, but Bosnia once again pressing high up the pitch. That's a lovely tackle there, and then it was a free kick. And Kone tries to protest with the referee, but his own teammate blocks him away. So 17 minutes plus added time to go. Is there a comeback happening? Bosnia are defending stoutly. There have been very few shots on target. There's Alphonso Davies on the bench. On the sideline, sorry. Not even on the bench. As I mentioned, he was £40 million market value, the most he's worth, and he was injured just before today. Otherwise, I don't think he would have been taken to the World Cup anyway. But he was fit when the squad was announced, but he has been injured after that. And Bosnia make a substitution to push on for defense. Bajraktajic and Memic, one left back and one centre back, both come off, or one central midfielder, both come off, and Sunjic and Alazbegovic are the two that come on. Canada come again. It's out for a corner. No, it's out for a goal kick. Wonderful defending there by Dedic. Goal kick for Bosnia, cleared away once again. The poll is now being closed. 7 votes. You've had your chance to vote now. It's over. So Canada has won the poll. Canada won 86% against Bosnia's 14%. Somehow, Canada still winning. Bosnia still winning. Sorry. Bosnia still winning. Canada still trying to push on. 75th minute now. Bosnia rotating it nicely at the back. Trying to find possession with the ball. That's better. Better football by Bosnia. Better. They have more possession of the ball. More control. More stability. And once again, there's wrestling on the sideline. Over there, the left sideline. That has been an absolute boxing ring all game long. Another substitution now for Canada. Uluwase comes off and Lorraine comes on. So we need to see that. Uluwase, obviously number 12, comes off for Canada and he's being replaced by Sile Lorraine. Number 9, more physical box presence, which means David can drop drop deep over here, and he can obviously attack the spaces. They're going all in now. Canada are going all in, and they need to as well. They're losing on home turf once again. That's a brilliant boxing ball in the box. Can't make anything of it though. So USA is facing off against Paraguay at 6 a.m. today. As I speak, this game is about 4 hours away, and it's expected to be an absolute thriller of a game. It will be played obviously in the USA. It's expected to be a great game. Canada kick on again. They must score. They have to score. Have no other option. 78th minute on the clock now. Kone. There's no space for Bosnia. No space for Canada. Bosnia still defending us stoutly. Pressing more deep now. Not deep into the opposition half. Canada dominating the ball. But dominating the ball is not going to give you a goal. You need to earn it. Canada pushing on. Kone driving into the box. 1-2, wonderful. Here's a chance, and he buries it. That is a wonderful goal. Wonderful goal. Sile Lorraine, who literally came on, literally right now, just a minute ago, has scored for Canada. Sile Lorraine it is. Oh my god, that's a wonderful goal. He was subbed on a couple of minutes ago, and he has made the difference. What a finish that is. And it's 1-1. Canada, can they continue it now? Can they continue it? That's the question. Bosnia have defended very well for the entirety of the game, but now it's about to unfold, is it? Canada with the home crowd with the momentum, can they maybe push on for a late winner? Canada with the home crowd with the momentum, can they maybe push on for a late winner? My prediction early was for Canada to win. It's been the hard way. It's been definitely the hard way. Bosnia have looked like the team that are going to win despite Canada having more threat, more with the ball. But still, Bosnia have been looking like the team that's going to win. Can Bosnia find a way? Can maybe Canada find a way now? Cleared away. This game has opened up now with 10 minutes plus added time to go. There's Kone. It's a shot and it's cleared away. It's going to be a goal kick. It's a goal kick for Bosnia. Sile Lorraine subbed on a couple of minutes ago. The give and go is wonderful. And he's way onside over there. That is nowhere near offside. Fair enough. Great goal. The first touch is wonderful by Sile Lorraine. And then he buries it. Yeah, there is a small deflection. He is lucky with that, but you need luck. When you have been losing every single game for 40 years, you need some luck to win your first ever game. That's alright, I guess. That is alright if they win. Pushing on they go. 10 minutes to go. Can they maybe make it? Bosnia with a throw in the defensive half. Better football from Bosnia. More intensity. They want to get on with it as well. That's a bad foul. Now that's a great challenge. That's a wonderful challenge. And now Bosnia see themselves striking back again. It's straight up to the keeper. Vasil, who clears it away and has gone out for a Canadian throw. Has it? No, it's not. It's been kept inside. It has been kept inside, and Canada have not won a free kick. That was played advantage. It's played across the pitch now. The centre back tracks back well. Number 2 from Canada, and he clears it away. End to end now. Entertaining stuff. Kone now down the other end, and now Canada have a chance to run at them. The keeper is going there, and he's gonna let it run out for a Bosnian goal kick. Much better football now. This game has woke up. 7.5 minutes to go. Plus added time, obviously. Expecting around 15 minutes. Maybe. Can Bosnia find a way? Can Canada find a way? Can they please the home crowd for the first time ever in 40 years? Can they win a World Cup game? There's so many questions to be answered by some kicks of a ball. Bosnian player has been injured, and Canadian fans cheer that. Canadian fans have obviously woken up now. It's 1-1. Lucky goal, but no one cares now. All they care about is maybe going on to get another lucky goal, maybe a late messy 1-0 victory, 2-1 victory. Scrappy goal. It's cleared away by the goalkeeper. Canada attack. Kolasinac. Bosnia win the ball back in a tough location now. And no, that's not going to be a throw in for Bosnia. Thrown in. Canada need to be assured at the back now. Better. Oh my god, that's a horrible clearance there. Chance for Bosnia now. Demirovic going all the way, and that is gone away for a corner. Number 9 for Bosnia, that is. Subbed on. Who had that chance. Whipped it in the box. It's gonna fall on the half volley now. It's gonna fall on the half volley. Maybe the header. Has a chance to shoot now. Here's Demirovic, and crowded out in the box by Canada. Now they have a chance to come forward. Outrageous bit of skill that, but earns no result. 5 minutes plus added time to go. Can anyone find a winner over here? It is as tense as it gets at the FIFA World Cup. Lorraine and Lukic, the 2 goal scorers. A reminder, the Bosnian goal scorer has been subbed out, and the Canadian goal scorer was subbed in 2 minutes before he scored. Canada press high up the pitch, but they lose the ball in a dangerous position now, and now they're exposed. They win it back. And he desperately tries to prevent from it going from corner, and it does go for Olias Rowan. Wonderful centre back, shows the dedication and the commitment by the Bosnian defenders. Still willing to put their bodies on the line. In the 85th minute, 87th minute now. Still they're going all out for it. If there's one team that deserves to win it, it's Bosnia. Yes, Canada have had the ball. Yes, Canada have had more chances. But Bosnia have been defending as stoutly. Bosnia have been willing to put their bodies on the line. In comes the box. In comes the ball in the box. Eustachio. Wonderful give and go. Ball in the box. Cleared away. David Larin. Now Bosnia are going to have a chance to run at them. Here is Demirovic over here. Demirovic with Edin Dzeko, the free man. Demirovic, and he goes back. And Bosnia can recycle and come again. 3 minutes plus added time to go. Can someone find a winner? Can it be Bosnia? Can it be Canada? Once again, you blink an eye and you lose possession. Canada try to come forward again. And they lose the ball. It's a free kick. Canada once again with the chance. This time, this might be the last chance they're going to have in normal time. Can they go on? Can they push? Can they maybe score? Three v three down the right. Dipped in for Kone. Kone for number 20. Wonderful give and go. Give and go not quite complete there. Kone is trying to continue that. And Dzeko immediately pressing high up the pitch, and that is kind of a bad foul. Deserves a card, I think. Nope. It's going to do for a free kick. One and a half minute to go. Canada is the one trying to score a goal. Canada is the one trying to push on. Kone. Better football from Bosnia. More controlled, more assured from the back. But that's not going to earn them 3 points. 3 points will be earned by scoring a goal late on against Canada. Not easy away from home. Canada win the ball back. And they win a foul. "50 seconds in normal time, plus we have the added time then. Can someone score a goal? This is the only question now. Canada have a free kick and they're pushing everyone forward with it. Not going to leave anyone behind. This stream at 43 views. Well, thank you for that. Everyone's pushing on. Everyone wants a goal. Canada have had 12 attempts at goal and 4 on target, while it's 7-3 for Bosnia. Shows how Canada have dominated. But domination doesn't earn you 3 points, and the goalkeeper for Bosnia easily pockets it. That is going to be the end of normal time, and that number, I'm telling you, is a very big number. We're gonna have 6 minutes of added time. 6 very insanely tough minutes for both teams if they are to score. Edin Dzeko, Demirovic, recycled well by Bosnia, try to win the ball, and they just about managed to keep hold of it. Going through, well passed there by Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko dribbling down the wing, and he gets a throw in there. Throw in for Bosnia. Half a minute in. Throw in for Canada rather. Half a minute in already. And there's a substitution. Katic coming off. Number 7 coming on. No, Eustachio coming off. Eustachio the captain. And Osorio coming on for him. Throwing numbers forward now. There's a chance for Demirovic. They are dribbling it. Nice, and that is just a foul. That you're not gonna get a free kick for that. Oh my God, he's played it through now. He has played it through, but it's been pulled back now for the foul. The referee is going to reach for his pocket, and he's not going to reach for his pocket. Okay. Five and a half minutes to go. Can someone find a winner? Will it be Bosnia or will it be Canada? Comment down below quick. Free kick for Bosnia in a dangerous position. If I was Bosnia, I'd throw everyone up. I'll kick it and throw everyone into the box. Maybe you get a header. There they go. Ball comes into the box. They've made a mess of it, Canada, and it's falling for Demirovic and Dzeko, and it's cleared away by Canada once again, as they have been doing all game long. Pulled back, that's a tactical foul. He's going to take a yellow card for a shirt pull over there. Is the Bosnian central midfielder. So when we're going to wake up, they are going to be playing against Paraguay already. Thank you for everyone who has joined the stream. 43 views overall. Can this game find a winner? It's going for a goal kick. 3 minutes to go. Nikola Katic for Bosnia has been yellow carded. I think it's going to be a disappointing result for both teams if it stays like this, because Bosnia were defending us terribly for the better part of 75 minutes, and they only made a bad error in the 79th minute to concede a goal. And Canada, on the other hand, well, they were dominating the ball for large phases of the play. So they'll obviously be disappointed with the draw. But of course, it's going to be the first ever draw if they manage to get it, but they've given the ball away over here. 2 minutes until Canada get their first ever point at the FIFA World Cup. 2 minutes to go. Shouldn't be that hard from here on to not concede. It's going to be hard to score, because Bosnia are throwing numbers back. Demirovic and Edin Dzeko still on that pitch. Has a chance for number 20. The ball's thrown into the box, and that's a wonderful catch there by the Bosnian keeper. Still he's going to try to push on. They've had lesser chances. Canada have been dominant. It's been home crowd, home advantage, home happiness for Canada. But can they manage to find a late goal? Bosnia are not even trying now. Bosnia are happy with the draw. Surprising for me, but Bosnia are not even trying. Bosnia are not even pushing men forward. Canada are pushing men forward, and they're tracking back only. So if a team has to score, it's going to be Canada now. It's going to be now or never. 1 minute to go. Now or never. Kone dribbling it forward. Down going to Miller. 50 seconds to go. Last chance for Canada, maybe. 15 seconds to go. Pushing men forward. Try a 1-2, and you're not gonna get a free kick for that. It's gonna be a goal kick, and that should be the end of the game then. It's a goal kick for Bosnia. That should be the end of the game. There's no way a team scores from here if they haven't scored in 96 minutes. Yeah, the time is up. That is it. The referee blows for full time. 96 minutes are up, and we are not going to penalties because this is not a knockout game. It's a 1-1 draw. Bosnia and Herzegovina won. Canada won. Canada dominated the game for large phases of the play. Bosnia were in lead for large phases of the play. They sat back, defended very, very well, and now it ends in 1-1 draw. Lukic was the one that scored in 21st minute for Bosnia and Herzegovina. They took an early lead and then they went into hibernation at the back. The hibernation was successful, very successful, until the 79th minute when a certain player was subbed on called Larin, Sile Larin, who scored in the 79th minute to give them an equalizer. So that's all from Footy X Memes here from this Bosnia Canada game. As I told you, the next game is going to be USA against Paraguay. We are exactly 4 hours away from kickoff. As I'm speaking right now, the game will start at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm not going to be live streaming that. Next game I'll be live streaming will be Monday morning, 7 a.m. Sweden against Tunisia. So see you on Monday morning. Until then, have fun and goodbye.